Did I choose that one?
Oh.
Or did I choose? No, I chose Infernal. Sorry.
Yeah.
What did I choose? I forgot. I have changed to New Monk, by the way.
Okay, exciting, cool.
Yeah, that's supposed to be pretty good, New Monks.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't
Yeah, you've got
gonna,
Infernal.
but then fucking Drunken Master popped up. So I was like, okay.
You can still play Drunken Master. It'll still carry over. And I have had a quick look, and it doesn't look like anything clashes really wildly or anything like that.
Nah,
I know Drunken Master, you've got some more demands on your reaction and things, but stuff like the the unarmed grappling and the new Step of the Wind and things like that look worthwhile in my opinion.
Yep.
Yes.
There he is.
So let's have a look at feats for Jamie. From Cleric, Warcaster from Cleric, yeah.
I've got Observant as well, I believe.
Yeah, you've got Observant, you've got Warcaster.
Which is updated.
Yeah, and that's an ASI. Cleric, yeah. And that is the new Observant, yeah, absolutely. So let me have a look at... Right, just for baseline. Gex, did you update him to the new Orc as well for Jethro?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like you have, yeah. You're Orc rather than half Orc. So you'll have picked... And what did you do for background for Jethro?
I didn't change that. Still gambler.
Might have to change it.
So again, I'd encourage you to change it because there are ability score increases built into the backgrounds now rather than into the races.
Okay, fine. I mean, my abilities look fine. Expanded rules?
No, maybe you've got it anyway. Species traits, ability scores, PHB 2024. Yeah, you've got a +2/+1 in there. Yeah, I'm just concerned about people missing out on things they should have, if you know what I mean. But 1, 2, 3 feats is probably what you should have at this point.
Having more than they should.
Well, yeah, either more or less than they should have because
I think I might have chosen the same languages. Where do you get
Monk should have.
Orc and sign language. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing. Should we be updating our inventory?
Are the items relevant?
Because some of my items are listing as legacy, apparently, so I'm guessing some of them have updated rules.
So you'll have things like health potions that are legacy and stuff like that, right? Like,
Well, apparently my sword is legacy.
yeah, I mean, if there's a new great sword of sharpness, is there a new great sword of sharpness? But basically, I'm not worried about it too much. Let me look. If there's a new one, you can change it because that's a common. Yeah, the things that you all picked up at James's house are all.
Yeah, it looks like there is a new rule.
I might go with Farmer over Sage and boost my HP to fucking 143 hit points.
Because you get tough as an origin feat there, right? Yeah.
Oh, the Great Sword of Sharpness isn't as good anymore, but never mind.
I'm going to look at some of these backgrounds. Artisan.
143 fucking hit points, man.
I haven't had a look at the new Great Sword of Sharpness. Where's my magic items? Magic items A to Z.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the Great Sword was like I never hit 2 D20s, 2 like nat 20s in a row with it, but if I ever had, it would have been fun. But it doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, I think I might go with Farmer, you know, because that's fucking insane. I can just walk into fights and not stress too much.
Your character. So yeah, I'm happy to give the range with these.
140 fucking 3 hit points is pretty good at level fucking 12. It's like nearly double the health of fucking Obadiah. Yeah.
Tough is good. I had
Okay.
tough on Fern, and it really made a difference.
That might be good.
Ooh, guide could be quite good as well, though. Oh, but it's magic initiate again.
Yeah.
Fuck it, yeah, I'm just gonna go for farmer because that's what I've got on the other one. There's fanatic.
Sort of
Okay.
sharpness grades. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, that actually works, but I don't want magic in this shit.
Yeah, it's alright for like me or fucking Gav.
No, I mean it is a good way to get a couple of free spells as well.
Yeah.
So there are
yeah, if you
certain
want a
spells that
spell.
are worth having. You don't need to upcast them. You might need to cast them once a day and not another time. It's like they're nice to have in your pocket.
Yeah, there's a
just
couple
to-
of the weapon spells that could be quite handy for you.
Little cantrips and things. I understand why you might not want that, Jethro. Like, you have got a couple of spells, but keeping them to the minimum is not unreasonable.
Ooh. Nah, I'm making it. I'm going with Wayfarer, so I get lucky.
Yeah, great. Good choice. Lucky is a little different than what it used to be. You use it, basically you can use it to get advantage whenever when you want to, a few times a day.
Yeah, I know.
So
And, impose disadvantage
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, fuck it, farmer.
Yeah.
Wait,
Lucky
I don't
used
have
to be
20 decks.
like your
Okay.
Sift Amsa, if you remember that. So it used to be better than it is now, but it was one of these things that was really good. Still pretty good.
Abilities. Okay, now I have 20 wisdom, 20 dex, 25 strength. Yeah, that works.
Strong.
Hi, Bob. Come on.
Hi, Bob.
I think Wayfarer suits
Yes.
Jethro as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
Just came in and meowed
spells.
loudly.
Hello, Bob.
Legend.
I think they've just marked anything for 2014 as legacy, even if there isn't a replacement for it, by the way. The items.
Yeah, I think they have as well.
Yeah, because there
They've done
isn't
the
a
same with
new
spells and stuff as well.
staff of defense, for example, that they've marked as legacy.
Oh no, got to update Lost the Scaling. Otherwise, how am I going to play this game?
I like how there's updated rules like bedroll and rations and rope.
You do not need to update your rope. I'm going to make
It's
a
funny.
DM ruling. You can use legacy rope if you want.
I just find it funny how, so what's the point in for new beginner DMs, like if I ever DM'd, that'd be cool having rules for like rope, so I could add new like Demetrics to the game. But for DMs like you and Gavin, it's like pointless. You know how to use rope.
There aren't really rules for rope. It's 50 foot of rope. Like,
yeah, it's just like you know how to use rope in like how players will use rope. You know how to work with that.
yes.
Wind boots has changed.
Funny. Wait, what? Why am I water skin? Oh my god, don't tell me it's updated rules for the fucking water skin. This is just hilarious. They've gone over the top.
There are not. I'm certain. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me check.
I mean, yeah. Maybe
Okay.
check see if something like the weight listing
There
has
are.
changed. Okay.
Right, hang on, what's the difference?
What is the difference?
Water
Is the
skin
weight
can
different?
hold
Is the
4
value
pints of
different?
liquid, so that's 2014. A water skin, if you don't drink sufficient water, you risk dehydration. So it's basically just warning you, like, be more realistic in your gameplay. Eat and drink in your gameplay.
Yeah, no one's going to do
I
that.
trust you guys. Like you can play like survival games. I was talking to Sam about this. Were we talking about it yesterday or this morning, Sam? This morning, yeah.
I can't remember this one.
Wilderness exploration stuff, and it's like I'm aware that I'm a little bit biased on it, but the wilderness exploration, the actual outdoor survival, and the challenges of traversing terrain and things like that, the rules in this, where there are any, basically suck, and it boils down to make a survival check. There were some rules,
Lots of
and
other
there,
games that have good rules. That type of shit.
Whoa.
Oh
Someone
God!
He sounds like he's on a fucking laptop.
Coming through your webcam.
No, it's plugged in a new webcam yet, so I must have.
Oh God!
Yeah, that sounds
Change it
disgusting.
immediately.
Yeah. Bannable offence.
God damn it, I own this fucking place.
I can
I
disconnect.
heard that.
I have
Through
privilege
that
on
fucking
this channel.
bathroom microphone or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's my
that's
only
that's-
advanced bathroom kind of setup.
If they force you to get a webcam for your meetings at work, that's if you look like you're actually doing something.
Yeah, new boss because they all took redundancy.
You see, yeah, his new boss, the guy
And he's
that's
an
fired
annoying
300 Chinese workers.
Talkative fucker. He just doesn't shut up. Thinks he knows everything.
Sounds like me
What?
as a boss.
I don't know. I don't know how to use my boss.
what would you
Side
recommend,
panel.
Gav, as a game that has better like wilderness and exploration rules?
Just some of the older editions and things like Torchlight and some.
Yeah, okay.
They're a bit more brutal, but also there's really simple ways to do it.
Oh, next campaign in 2nd edition D&D. Let's go.
Oh God, no.
No.
Rolling Thaco. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just kind of house rules.
Yeah.
on,
Okay.
like, you know, where everyone is in a column and who's on what duty and keeping tabs of days worth of food. And
Yeah.
it's just the grittier stuff that we kind of tend to skip over.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's when you're going with the druid, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy enough to survive with a druid around.
Yeah, survival in terms of maintaining supplies and the logistics that come into an expedition and things like that. That's one
Yeah.
thing. I'd be interested in playing a game, and the game just wouldn't be D&D. There's just no way. But a game that did get into right, okay, how do we gamify, navigation or
I mean, if you've ever done Escape from Underdark, there's elements that can be put into that. Like, because you're just all alone down the caves.
Yeah.
With nothing. And you've got miles and miles to go.
Yeah, and I suppose, yeah, the answer for yeah.
Oh, and you're escaped slaves. So
Yeah.
you probably have nothing.
Yeah, that is the first few levels of Out of the Abyss, I think was the official campaign on
Yes.
came out yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I did play the first, few levels of that, and it was very survivally. We were making survival checks to see if we could scrounge any food and things like that, and taking levels of exhaustion here, there, and everywhere.
That's the killer.
Oh. Everybody's well though. We're all okay.
Hi.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And Gav, I've talked to everybody else, but how's Obadiah looking in terms of
fine.
the update and things? Yeah, you're okay with everything. Everything's clear for you.
So I'm just down a point of wisdom, which has dropped me from +3 to +2, and that's screwed a bunch of my skills. But
yeah.
apart from that, I'm still necromancer, and I'm still whatever. Everything else.
Why did you lose a point of wisdom?
I also lost a point of initiative.
Still
It's very strange.
+3 on my screen. I don't know. Well, I'm looking.
Oh well, I've just the character now. I imported a new character to the campaign,
Oh,
so I don't know if it's updated. It should be called
You are looking at
24. in brackets.
yeah, you're looking at +5 initiative to me, and yeah. Again, did you lose a point of Dex or?
No, it was I think a change in the alert skill.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
it used to give you
yeah.
+5, and now gives you plus your efficiency bonus, something like that.
Yes, that sounds about right. Yeah, and that looks right based on
Yeah.
what you've got. Yeah.
And I still speak all the languages, but telepathy isn't listed under language, but I have it as a feat.
Great.
more
That
handsome
took
now.
me so fucking long to find out how to do that. I don't know if telepathy has changed.
The rules for telepathy, I'm not sure. Did it used to just be like you had the message cantrip, or?
Telepathic utterance, any creature within 60 feet in a language you know. they cannot respond telepathically, but I do have detect thoughts always prepared. Once a long rest, I can use it
Detect
without any
thoughts.
components. So no, I don't think it's changed.
Yeah.
So
To answer your question about the point of wisdom, Sam, Gav previously had been playing a variant human, and so he got telepathic as his level 1 feat. And telepathic is no longer an origin feat, so he had to pick a different feat up at level 1, and therefore couldn't take his just a full ASI. He had to get like 1 point of wisdom rather than 2 when he picked up telepathic later level.
Lame.
Yeah, I mean it's funny little compromises. I realise it affects the scores and things like that, but
that's on.
yeah,
That's fine.
got alert at a different point, and there are other kind of things in with that. Okay, no sweat. Give me a second, getting into character, finding my starting notes. We return then to the decks of the 7 planks. The boat which you all have chartered to travel down the River Beck from Bedden Reach towards the town of Ansel. On board you have crew, cargo of several bushels of supplies, of food, of farming equipment, and several passengers. A gaggle of orcs, maybe 30 at the last head count, plus 3 giants. This is a way you've travelled before. This is a journey you have made before, though now you are downstream. Things are gentle. The air is running warm as we come into our second week of full summer. Insects dance across the top of the water. You'll have a day and a bit aboard the boat before you're crewed up at the dock, so Captain Booth tells you. A day or so to take stock, wonder what you're going to do when you get there. Think about the things that you are leaving behind in the twinned mountain towns. And so, as the morning passes, the sun rises, some sweat pricks upon your neck. What would you all like to do?
During that time, I would like to have identified the stuff from Bex's corpse.
I was about to say.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that last time, and I should have had that up in front of me, so bear with me 1 sec.
I've also got a number of things that need identifying.
So
He's also got a hand-bound notebook that I would like to have glanced at.
yeah, absolutely.
Possible.
Scav, I'm going to grab your note from last week so I know which things you've got. So from the top there, the dagger that you have, is a regular +1 dagger. I say regular, it's it's still probably very valuable. It's nicely made, it's well balanced, but nothing too fancy.
Oh no, I lost Dorvish.
Change
that back.
I think I gave away my +1 dagger. Did so. I'm going to take that if nobody has any objections.
Sure.
Unless anyone wants it.
No.
I got no.
No.
Does anyone use daggers? Like, no. Okay. Cool.
No.
I use a big stick.
I use a massive greatsword.
I don't use any weapons.
I've got a spiky stick.
He uses the weapons of animals.
Yes. I use my animal companion.
The crossbow is unremarkable. Simple, light crossbow.
Yeah.
It's just the studded leather and the gold black ring.
Yep.
Or the other 2 magic things.
There were a couple.
Gex,
What?
Gex, you had an R?
I'll regale all the orcs with the tale of what happened in Ansel and yada yada yada.
Okay. Excellent. Right, I'll run you through as quick as I can then, Gav. So off your list, you've got 2 black beads taken from a lapel. Those both contain single castings of darkness.
Oh yes, I remember that fight.
So he used one. I think on Gronon, and we had a big long debate as to whether the see-through invisibility could see through magical darkness.
Was that because I had the X-ray?
You had your X-ray vision on, and I was saying, well, it says as if light is moving through it regularly. And
Yeah, let's not start it again.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that, but I'm remembering that we had this discussion. You've got two more uses of that.
2 of them. Okay.
The glamoured studded leather. So this is studded leather armor that you can make look like anything.
Ooh.
That's got what disguise self for that.
Well, the armor itself can be made to look like regular clothes.
Cool.
The weight of it doesn't change. It'll obviously fit you just fine. The weight and the feel to the hand, but yeah, it's like a disguised self that just applies to the clothes. You'll be able to find glamoured studded armor in the gold black ring. Or it's specifically, this is a gold ring with a kind of black gem on it. The gem contains a casting of greater invisibility.
So it's another spell bead as such.
That's exactly it, yeah. So it's another spell bead in the same way.
Is it just the one casting ever, or is it?
If you guys don't remember going through this before, give me an Arcana check if you're looking at it.
Okay, I can do it with you.
I'm trying to think if Gronon has been around when you all as characters have encountered these things before.
Yeah, well, no shit. I got that.
11 on the 25 on the Arcana check. You'll be able to very clearly explain to Gronon what's going on with this. This is like the moment that a spell is cast, it reflects a kind of warping and a kind of shifting in the weave as reality is pulled and plucked and bent. And what appears to have happened here is somebody has captured and frozen the moment in time in between the spell being cast and it actually going off. This is an incredibly fine moment of time, but it is like the weave and the material plane are blending together, and somebody has taken that and frozen it into this gem. Now, in order to cast that, then all a person would have to do is apply sufficient force as to burst it like an egg, like a piece of frog spawn, like a cod liver oil tablet.
All right.
Gronon, having watched Beck cast darkness with one of his beads, that matches up with what you saw as well. He simply reached up to his lapel where these things were set on pins and pinched it. Yeah, you'll note. Yeah, he had 3. You've only found 2, so that appears to have destroyed it. Gav, even with a 25, you, Obadiah, cannot comprehend how a person might do that. This seems incredibly specialized. Now, most of your study has been on interactions between magic and material forms, right? The physical and the magical intersecting between one another. This is core to your necromantic study, but also kind of other things that you're interested in. The burning of objects, the transplacement of objects of what this might require, and you've taken a class or 2, is something more akin to metaphysics than the actual physical material reality.
Cool.
And then in Beck's notebook, some of what you find in there is literally like idle scribbling, like doodling. Some of it is genuinely stuff that might be shopping lists or lists of appointments that he has. And then flicking through it, you find lists of dates from the past year. The most recent one is, sorry, I should have had this tab open again. Do I have the tab open? I thought I did. Yeah, it's just on a different window. Where put it? The most recent one is about 2 days before. And so there are kind of odd little dates, odd little scratchings, and next to those, maybe an investigation check.
Yeah, 15.
15. Very clearly where words have been scored out or obscured or blotted with ink. He's hidden something next to these, but you can't make out what they are with a 15.
Piss on it.
Oh, okay.
Jethro, you are telling a story to the orcs.
Yeah.
Where are you going to start with that, and where are you going to end?
The comet and the zombies. Well, that was Ansel, right? When we fought through all the zombies, rescued the orcs from the.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tell them how we had the epic, massive fight with the zombies, and how we met the big guy, the big man with the power of light.
Ilfa. Yes.
Yeah, and how we met my best friend Bostic, and how what happened to Lord Beck the Elder, and how I gave him to the orc slaves. Woo. Yeah.
So some of the orcs recognizing Bostic as a dwarven name, although they might not know him personally, kind of rankle and wrinkle their noses a little bit. But they cheer. They outwardly cheer at hearing how you freed some orcs and allowed them to kill an old man.
Yes. No, that's about it. Really. Just telling the story.
Excellent.
It's just a tale of heroism for them to appreciate.
I'll be, trying to encourage those towards the faith in the background, in the shadows, just talking to one here and there, asking them how they're feeling, those kind of things.
There is one dwarf on the crew. You don't see
I
him.
was talking orcs that could speak common if there are any.
Okay, yeah, great, yeah.
Or dwarfish,
Yeah. A lot of them will have bits of dwarvish. A lot of them will have little. Some of them will have little bits of common. And so you're able to get a kind of pigeon model through the whole thing. Would you like to make a religion roll? Or a persuasion roll? I'll allow one or the other.
Yeah, not religion, because I can't even find it on my sheet. So,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Just persuasion. Shut up.
Okay.
24.
You catch on with a particular orc, and it's quite clear you've got a little bit. He's got a little bit of dwarvish, but not so much. And you stumble on a word which is liberation, and there's a glazing effect, or a quizzical look on this orc's face. Has never heard the word, not the dwarvish word. And after a little bit, the phrase comes to you. It seems obvious. You break the chains.
Mm-hmm.
Chain breaker.
Chain breaker, exactly.
And this orc in particular mumbles it. His lips turn, matching the dwarvish consonants. And then something else, orcish words, although you don't speak orcish, I don't believe, and so you're not sure what they are. And then he says the orcish words again, and then the dwarvish words, chain breaker, again.
Can I remember the orcish words? Obviously, I'm not expecting you to tell me them, but
yes,
I don't think there was anyone around who can understand orcish.
Yes,
but I think I can probably work that out.
You can make some notes in your head as to what the orcish words would be. Yeah, and I'll let you remember that next time.
Write that on my note cards.
I can't even remember which real life language I've been using for orcish.
Remembers the words or breaker, odds, chains. There you go. That will come in useful one day, maybe. And yeah, that's me. I just wander around, you know.
Yep.
Make
Great.
sure they're all right.
Tongi, how about yourself? How comfortable are you on this boat? You haven't spent any time on the water, really, unlike some of these other chaps.
It's a new experience. Definitely something new. But
Yeah.
I do have a couple of things that I need to do.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I remember I got them. I've got some mysterious items.
Okay.
And I think I got them from Golrod, the leader of the Golden Voices.
That rings a bell to me. Golrod had some items. Yeah, absolutely.
I got mysterious necklace, mysterious potion vial, and 2 mysterious rings.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know if maybe I can take them to Obadiah and get those identified.
I have.
They're the only 2 that can speak Dwarvish fluently, I believe.
I am a dwarf.
And I think Obadiah can speak as well.
I can, yeah.
So yeah, Tongi's going to ask you two to basically teach him Dwarvish during their journey, so he can have fluent Dwarvish rather than broken Dwarvish.
Oh, Jed dead.
How intelligent are you?
My intelligence of 8.
Jesus Christ! I don't think this is going to be a long enough trip, Tommy.
Well, no, it's just like, starting off slowly and then like over the. When I say journey, I don't mean this boat ride. I mean like
you mean
the whole
journey? Yeah, the
Yeah,
adventure.
the adventure.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. I'll make a couple of rulings. So, first of all, the item, the potion, is a. I'm sure I've got this.
You can just make it up if you like. Don't
Yeah.
have
Well,
to know
if I've got it, then I've got it, and if I don't, then I don't.
It's been so long since that fight.
Yeah,
Jed.
that's it. Yes.
While you're looking for that question, have I ever spoken Elvish in this game?
I
Do you
don't recall
remember?
you ever speaking Elvish. No.
In which case, I want to change it to Halfling, and
Okay.
I want to have all the languages of the little people.
Okay. Curious. Yeah. Great. All right.
I've got none because for some reason I've got Elvish. I don't know why. That's been
Yeah.
there forever,
Boats under
probably.
the mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. The potion I remember distinctly being a potion of what we were calling a potion of Mass Effect. So this is you drink it, and the next time you cast a spell, the spell's effect, if it rolls dice, is maximized. You as a party have found one of those before. I think Obadiah had it. I don't know if he still got it. I don't remember if he used it or not.
I do not remember that.
There were 2
That is a
rings
very
and a
potent
necklace.
healing potion.
What was it
That
again,
and
sorry?
then cast mass fucking heal.
Yeah, I was calling it potion of Mass Effect.
There is a potion of maximum power, which almost does the exact same thing.
Oh, well, that might be, what I've based it on. I couldn't remember the name of it when I was putting them in originally, I think.
This does only works for 4th level or lower spells. So we say any spell level? Or?
I'm going to say any spell level, yeah.
Okay, I'll just add that just so I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that on my
Right.
character
You-
sheet. So.
You had one that I think you found. Do you remember fighting the goblins in the tower?
Yeah,
They-
killed
they-
one of
they-
those
they-
3 times.
They had one, yeah.
I never die.
I
You
remember
didn't die
that.
because I fucking saved your ass.
That's why you're here. Yeah, I do remember there are a bunch of different colors written at one point up, so I must have used it.
Yeah.
Leia, you cannot have a fucking almond.
Very bad for. The necklace is. Just an amulet of health.
Oh, sorry, I also had Gulrod's jewelry box written down on my fucking character sheet.
Sure.
Is that the same as what Jamie's now going through?
Jamie, do you know that one there, where they are?
Oh, it's Steam.
I've just got it listed in my backpack as mysterious like necklace and 2 mysterious rings. Doesn't say if
so I
they're
think it
from
must have been
Golrod's jewelry or not.
separately, yeah.
I think he might have been wearing them maybe, and the jewelry box is something he was carrying.
Yes, that sounds about right to me. Okay. Um,
I do have details already for his spell book. What's in it?
you've got that already. That's good.
Ooh, that amulet of health is nice.
Yes, absolutely. You can see why he was keeping hold of it.
Yeah.
What's it do?
Constitution 19.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
The rings are not magical. They are simply nice rings. You'd estimate one to be worth 100 gold and the other to be 250.
Okay.
He's got the lowest health.
keeping track of these, Jamie, or do you want me to write them down?
Yeah,
Along with all
I've
the
like
shit?
changed them into changed the items in my backpack and stuff. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So you note these.
and you said 100 and 250.
100 and a 250, yeah.
Cool.
Gav, while I look up the jewelry box, because again, it's one that I've got kind of tucked away in different notes. Tor, is there anything that you would like to do on the ship?
I will be placating the giants
Okay.
and
Yeah.
making sure they don't freak out while on a boat, because that is
Yeah.
not a fucking good idea.
We don't want to rock the boat,
And-
that's for sure.
Yeah. And I will be trying to teach them a bit of basic common.
Yeah.
Very basic. Because I can speak giant, I can speak common, so I can at least try. Do you want me
Yeah.
to row anything?
What would you think would be relevant here?
Don't know. It's either going to be intelligence or charisma. Maybe wisdom, but it's a difficult fucking.
I think performance rate makes sense, or
Yeah, I'd be inclined to take.
Teaching?
Yeah, I'd be inclined to take that as well.
You're orating, aren't you? To try and make them
Yeah.
understand something. I don't know. There's a mix of that and intelligence. 'Cause it's how do you get it
Yeah.
across to them?
And with wisdom as well, because you've got to be wise to be able to get things across too. So it's a bit like, eh.
Yeah, wisdom is kind of what you're teaching them, opposed to how you're teaching them.
Yeah.
Could be a good idea just to do maybe a start roll or something like
What
that. Say,
what I'm gonna invite, Vic, is you to make a if you think wisdom is reasonable here, wisdom plus your proficiency, and we won't call it a particular skill.
Do you want me to row or?
Yeah. Roll. Add your wisdom bonus and your proficiency bonus. So as though you are making, for example, an animal handling check or something. I think you've got that.
Giant handling shit.
That is 11.
An 11.
Because I rode fucking shit.
They are.
Only twos.
Yeah. They're able to follow along with when you're speaking giant. The thing is that giant as a language is very low in the throat, very rumbly, and the more staccato, the more kind of plosive consonants of common, the things that involve pops or clicks or sharper sounds that are higher in the throat, they're just struggling with it. These are especially giants who have been trained to moderate and be gentle with their strength. They are not used to smashing, and the idea of making sharp, hard noises feels kind of alien for them. They are struggling with it, and so when you're trying to get them to say hello, you are getting a response that sounds a bit like a.
The aim is more for them to understand common.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. And they seem to at least be hearing and recognizing the words that you're using.
So it's easier for them to be told by someone who doesn't speak giant to no, don't eat that. That is our cow. It's the
I
only
love how
one we
they-
have.
They don't like high pitched voices, and they're being taught by a Welsh turtle.
Could be worse. Could be a scout turtle.
yeah.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Calm down.
Can I
Calm
go for
down.
the chicken?
You could be talking very low.
Not even joking. Sam, you know Sai from Rash Decision.
Yeah.
Played a Mancunian turtle in an old game of mine. Speak a bit like this, and he was dead. It was dead good, but apparently he was based on the voice of a cabbie from Falmouth.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, hell of a guy. Right, okay. Obadiah, looking through the jewelry box. This is a real hoard. And a really very varied hoard. You know, a mixture of colours, a mixture of quality, a mixture of kind of grades of cut.
Ching.
You know, some things are clean, some things are dirty. Some things are polished, some things are angular and sharp to the touch. Most of it is not jewellery as such set into cages and frames, but rather a box of jewels. Some of it is just nice shiny rocks. You spot some, you know, iron pyrite and tiger's eye and malachite here and there. But I'm going to invite you. This might sound funny at first.
Sorry, I'm going to cast Detect Magic on it.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
The contents of it.
Okay. There is nothing in the box itself which is magical. But I'm going to get you to roll an Arcana check as well.
It's 20, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, 20 total.
20 total.
You realize looking through this that a number of these gems have been set aside. They are key components in certain spells. What I'm going to do is, you know, just for example, there's a whole stack of different diamond sizes, and then looking through, you will also find bags with diamond dust, kind of portioned off. It seems as though Gullerod, you know, these are spells which were not even in his book, but you are aware of certain things which can be put in there. For example, there's a really nice and sizable agate. Agate isn't especially valuable, but this one might be worth 1,000 gold pieces. And in your head, something clicks. You could use this to cast the spell Awaken.
Yeah.
Diamonds you've seen over and over again. You know, particularly since Tongi joined the party, be used for this sort of thing.
He must have been a
Number-
paladin.
Ooh, I want
You
that
know.
agate. I want to awaken the owl bear.
Good shout.
I will send
you. But you're of course welcome to the agate.
I will send you the full list shortly, Gav.
Okay, I'm going to take the agate off that list.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Vic, you can stick that on your character sheet.
scratch that straight off now.
Stick it up the owlbear's bum.
I just realised. Can we assume that we long rested, as you said it was morning?
Yes. Since the last session, so you set off in the morning. At the end
We all
of
just like
last
remade our
session.
characters. This way.
Because I just realised, I'm like,
Yeah,
why is my character missing so many spells?
I made a new character sheet, so I've long rested.
Yes.
I think everything you've cast since then, Gav, has been ritual anyway. So like, identify, for
How
example,
the
you just
fuck
spend
do you
10 minutes
remember
casting that.
Sorry.
What?
Well, I mean everything in this session. So detect magic is
right.
a ritual.
Yes,
detect magic
yeah.
is a ritual. Identify is a ritual.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I cast punch.
Ritual.
Definitely.
Takes 10 minutes.
Very slow punch.
Oh,
Very perfect.
I remember what my 6th level spell was cast on now. It was on Gex. It was on Jeffro.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I used heal on you because you had like 1 health, so I gave you 70 back in one go.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
because it was during the
D8 plus
Beck
5.
fight.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh yeah. How's the Lacroix doing, Jed? Might spend some time,
Absolutely.
fed and
Yeah.
groomed.
It has been fed today. If you remember it taking a bite out of a man's leg.
Well, I don't remember it because that was done upstairs out of view, wasn't it?
That was, but looking through it, you see scraps of black fabric in between its 4 teeth.
Oh joy!
It's looking at you now with a degree of recognition. Its eyes have a focus that it didn't a few days before.
Cool.
It is growing, and it's no
I
longer
will-
comfortable tucked against your breastplate.
I would like to clean its teeth.
Yeah.
Everyone presumes it's trusting enough, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you speaking to it at all?
Yeah, well, I'd be doing the usual platitudes you do with an animal in a high-pitched voice.
Yeah, absolutely. And it starts to match not the words, but some of the tone, some of the rhythm of what you're saying. You'll remember the mother doing a similar kind of thing, speaking back to you in a voice that wasn't its own, certain phrases. And so if you say, let's clean your teeth, you go back down the voice.
Yeah, who's my little devil dog?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to keep saying things until you stop it.
Yeah, I won't. Absolutely. But it seems happy. It seems healthy. Its fur bristles when you brush it.
Sweet. Well,
Just
I guess we're going to have to get him a lead soon.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's large. It's not nearly as large as the owlbear chick.
I think
But
that
it
little
is,
bastard needs awakening.
it is, the Lucrotta now is large enough that it's not going to be comfortable tucked inside your armor like it was a few days ago.
Yes, perhaps I need to teach him to heal.
Jethro,
Yeah.
you feel something hot against your chest, as though you have spilled a drink inside your clothes, maybe.
Okay. I'll have a look.
Reaching in, you remember that you had tucked an envelope in there
From the safe?
that you had found in the safe at Beck's house. This
Uh-oh.
envelope
I
had
forgot
previously
about
it had previously contained letters, and now, feeling and rifling through it, there is one more.
Oh. Well, I will take a peeky weeky and have a look.
I'm going to put a link to the letter in the Discord channel.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Oh,
S.A.
and someone connected to a certain member of the party.
I need to. Oh, no, I'm finished reading this. Fourth Battalion skill.
The date at the top is today's date.
Oh, okay.
So that thing's just teleported into the envelope.
Too many long words. Like Berg.
Yeah.
Wellston. Have we been there? Nimble. Yes, that's me. They're talking about me. Huh. Blown in off. Oh. Sift. Wait. The Sift Amser can write letters. What? I know it's pretty fucking magical, but that doesn't make any sense, Jeffro. Obstinance Black. Secure the Descendant. I don't know what to make of any of this. Straight over my head.
I can't be asked to read it, so I'm going to get ChatGPT to read it to me.
Wait, what?
Dyslexia, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot.
Dyslexia, potential ADHD, and fucking autism.
Laziness.
That's about it, mate.
Fucking neurodivergent as fuck.
And lazy.
I'm
Okay.
using ChatGPT as my note holder as well, so...
Okay, but for real, I don't know who SA is because I don't remember anyone's names. Is it that lady
Well,
from the King's Court? No, it's Genevieve.
SA is obviously whoever Obadiah's teacher was.
This will require some investigation.
Obadiah's teacher was called Fenix,
Sexy
something like
Adams.
that. Began with a T. I can't remember it exactly. Do you remember, Gav?
Looking through my notes now.
No. He's called Fenix now. You've been to some of you have been to his shop because you had one of the teleport circles that you got when you learnt the spell was to his shop, to his school, effectively.
If this is just popped in here, right? Maybe
Thane
I can
Haddle.
write back.
That's his name.
Maybe I should write something back like, "Who are you?"
Maybe you should show it to Obadiah.
Maybe you should write it over there.
What was Wellston again?
Town. Somewhere. Can't remember if we've been there.
Oh, where's my map?
Wellston.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's on the table, mate. Wellston.
Oh, my
top
map's
left.
not.
Top left.
How
I
can a
think
town be on the table?
We were going to head there. Boilar. You know, the simulated table of the mind. Do you not have a photographic memory, son? Also, what's a photograph? Shit.
Okay, I know what it says.
And so does Meta AI.
Now,
Who the
open
fuck's a descendant?
I don't fucking know. Is it the king? He's a descendant of himself.
Leia, fucking chill out, dog.
She's a descendant of Darth Vader.
I don't want your fucking hot breath all over me. Fuck off.
Some people have paid good money for that. Is it Obi Trice? Real name, no gimmicks. Bemuses me.
Fucking Redman's playing in Bristol fucking next year.
Shit. Okay, I'm coming down for that.
I'm so tempted to go and watch it.
Gav, I'm going to put the some of the interesting gems also in the Discord. And the spells that they relate to.
Healthy development. What's wrong with the south? Apart from it isn't the north.
Better than the
We
middle.
should just confront Obadiah with the letter.
I mean, yeah, I'm showing it him.
What the fuck is going on here, boy?
I'm gonna start calling him Obstinance Black. Your burg will soon no longer be unpopulated. Is burg? Is it? Wait, does he mean the
That's
town?
his land. Yeah.
Landa is a burger.
Wait, hold on. His manor's next to
Territory.
Ansel, right?
Yeah. He's
Talk
talking
about the orcs.
That means
Yeah,
they
and
know
he's
about the
talking.
orcs.
Mm-hmm.
They must have communications with the mountain.
Any idea who the SA is?
And that sexual assault.
That's my first thought.
I can't remember names from the Dwarven place other than Simon Highcliffe.
I'm going to allow Obadiah specifically to make a history check.
Good. He's the one I'm asking because he's got the big head in it.
I think it's quite small in comparison to yours.
Well, yeah, I've got a big head like a leading man in Hollywood. You know, the best actors have big heads. They're more memorable.
There was a guy that was present in the King's Court that I have his name written down as Saeed Orient. That's the only. It's not an SA, but I might have been spelling it wrong.
That's who we're thinking of. Yeah.
That is SA.
That's yeah.
Ah,
Okay, well, there's
It's
history
all
check. Fucking
aura,
history as well.
aura, like he's got mad
Yeah.
aura.
Yes, exactly.
Huh. So he is one of the king's bods then.
What I might invite though, if Obadiah, you're taking a look over the letter.
I am. I don't fully understand what it's getting at. Like, Gav is too stupid to work it out.
Hey, Google, translate this into normal English.
What's Obadiah's? I want to say something like passive investigation. What's your investigation bonus for Obadiah?
My investigation is +9.
+9, so 19. Read the first letter of every line.
Ah, you fucking cheeky cunt.
The cunt.
The count runs
short. The count runs short. Who's the count? And why is
The
he
count
smuggling
runs short.
shorts?
The king's count. The king's count. Remember what James told us?
Yeah, good.
What
Good.
does that have to do with trousers?
Too many rulings. His time is running out.
The deal is the debt needs to be paid, or whatever it was, wasn't it?
I don't understand. Are they saying we should be sent to the north to get us out of the way and to help with the war? Or what? I don't understand the connotations behind it.
Who's the
And
descendant?
why are we being obstinate?
And surely, if it's summer, the king can afford a tailor to cut his trousers down, right?
Yeah, he should be able to. And your own ascension is on the tongue.
They think the back was going to become UK.
His Nibs has dispatched 4th Battalion to secure the descendant. So he was writing to David Beck, and the 4th Battalion has been sent to secure the descendant. Descendant of what?
No.
Captain?
This is going to have a high DC, but I will invite anyone who wants to make an insight check.
Your own ascension is
All
on
right.
the tongue.
I'm going to give it a
I
go.
assume that means your own ascension is soon. But the situation, so we got to get to Whelmston either way. But I think we're going to be landed with some instruction when we get to court that we're going to be sent north.
24 insight.
But it also means that Orient is one of them.
Fuck.
One of them who?
One of us.
One of the fucking demon lovers.
Oh, one of the demon fuckers. Potentially. But
what insight?
So is the king.
But they also want us to fight the enemy.
Yeah, but I'm inclined to think that the people of the north
aren't the
have
enemy.
been in the right. They're not the enemy. Our enemies are internal.
Our enemy is the king.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
the king and whoever's trying
you
to
wanted to
replace him.
team up with that Northern Agent woman, didn't you?
Yeah. Team up. That's right.
Team up in his bedchamber.
Where did you find this letter, Tor or Jetto?
In his safe, I think, on the safe. Question mark, Jed.
In the safe, wasn't it?
In the safe with a few other letters that were similarly addressed.
But it says today on it, and I think I emptied it when I found it, right? Jed?
What about the other letters? Jed, I know you won't have written anything,
Yep.
but is there any running theme among the letters that stands
Okay.
out?
So when you looked at the letters before, they were mostly kind of court gossip, and I think the assertion from before was that it was about, Beck being kept in the loop, news from High Lurie, things like that. A lot of small talk.
Gossip rags.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the count on shorts.
And are they all signed by the same?
They were
Penis.
written in the same handwriting and signed in the same thing. No names but initials all the way through. So they're certainly by the same sender and in the same style.
Yeah, it's kind of been the theme. So these are just informant letters, basically. Whether Beck's the top of the pyramid or he's receiving instructions. Not entirely sure. I would assume he's higher up than SA. Because SA was this guy was a student that I studied with back in the day. Well, that is only a few years ago. So I don't know how high in court he would manage.
Did you roll that history check before, Gav?
For what?
It was
For
a
when
monster.
I asked you to make one before when you were trying to work out who was writing the letter.
Oh, I probably no, because did I roll that 11 there, and my history is +9.
The 11 was something else. I can't remember
Was it?
what it.
Okay. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah. Roll it anew. Jethro, I think, rolled a 24 on the insight check. Was there any advance on that?
No,
definitely not.
Nope.
No one's higher than that. I said it would be difficult. I don't think 24 is enough to work out what I want you to know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, what you're asking me.
I'll roll for an insight check.
Yeah, do it if you're taking a good look at the letters.
I'll wave it in his face.
I'll be back in a second.
Sure.
Ah, shit, 19.
19. Yeah, okay. Gav, how's that history check?
Oh, the one I just rolled. It's like a fucking 9 or something. Oh no,
Okay.
12.
12 total. Yeah, okay. Again, you remember Said as a little bit more cocky. When you learned that he'd gotten the job in the court, it didn't really surprise you too much. The guy was a bit of a showboater, shall we say, got an awful lot of attention, but was kind of fast and loose with his magic a little bit.
So similar MO to our young lady, whatever her name was. Yeah.
Caitlin. Yeah. Yeah.
Caitlin throat slit. Yeah.
But again, similarly, had that same kind of posh boy arrogance. You can see why him and David Beck might be friends.
They were eating together.
Well, Gavin said we're eating together, but
yeah.
No, that's fine. Okay. Any other questions about the letter or letters, plural?
Not from me.
Shall we write back?
How?
I don't know. Put a letter in the envelope. This one just popped up. Did
What,
it not?
magically appeared?
You said something like that, Jed. I'd emptied it before, right?
Yeah. So I believe you've kept the other letters, but this one was a new one in there.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It felt warm against your chest. That's what prompted you to take it out.
Say those words.
All right. Well, no. Keep it on you, and maybe another one will pop up. Do we want to write back?
How about we write, coming to smash you up, you bastard. Signed DB, so he doesn't figure it out.
No, I think
Jeffro's going to throw you off a tavern roof.
Yeah.
Just be thankful he ain't going to do to you like he did that granny.
You did the granny.
Who can even remember?
You remember that half of the city we burnt down? We're going to burn down the other half of you in it.
Yeah.
Write that back.
Exactly.
No, I think there's nothing here demanding a response.
Well, it seems to.
But is this an opportunity for misdirection? Gromnon is going to say.
Yes, it is. But I don't know how best to work that. I don't have anything I particularly want Saeed doing.
How about?
Or not doing. It's the bit about the 4th Battalion. So the 4th Battalion are going to secure the Descendant, but
Who's the descendant?
Yeah, but we know who that captain is, don't we? Wasn't there an Orcish captain? Is that the 4th Battalion that was stationed in the Midlands
Fuck.
along the river? Near
That
Ansel?
was
Liston.
indeed. Yeah.
Oh, we were in good terms.
Yeah. The
And he
the fourth
seemed like a
Lursmore
decent bloke.
Battalion.
Yeah,
So we can have a chat to him, find out what the Descendant is. I think that's worth something. As we be passing by anyway. They were stationed in a fort near Ansel, was it? I can't quite remember.
No, they were
The-
Lurston at the bridge crossing. The first time we met him.
No.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly right. You are remembering the right person.
I can't remember his bastard name though.
Iruhash.
Irahash. Good
I
lad.
do remember this guy.
Iruhash Chin Cutter.
Yeah.
Chin
Hager, was it?
Chin Taker. That's exactly right. Yep. Thank you. Yeah.
He was at Lurston.
Yeah.
So it's the other river. Could the Descendant being the one who descends, i.e. the thing that came down in the comet?
Ooh. As opposed to born of.
Yeah.
Child of.
What? Yeah. So the comet was being rotated around by the lady pants and raised all the zombies, but we looked at it, right?
Barely.
Yeah, we
You didn't spend
secured
much
it.
time looking at the comet. You
Yes.
definitely focused on just killing the zombies.
Well, if
And then
we're headed back to Ansel, maybe we should, make sure there
Maybe
isn't
check it out
anything
again.
horrible about.
We
to
sent
come
a
and kill
message
everybody.
asking for someone, for the military to come and secure it. Is that what we're talking about? Is that the 4th Battalion's going to secure the fucking asteroid
Yeah,
sites?
it's just the wrong people.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least we have a focus for our little talk with Uro. Urahash.
Cool.
I'll write his name in the Discord, but
It's water.
wait a minute, let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Yeah.
Do that.
Euro trash, that's not that hard to spell.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How am I spelling Iruhash?
Badly.
Yeah.
I've got some water.
Okay, so they're going to secure the fucking asteroid. Comet, whatever we're calling it.
If we're going to, that is not how I spelled it. I'm just going to ignore that.
Yeah. Do. Yeah.
We're going to Ansel. We might as well, we're probably going to see him.
Check it out.
Yeah, because we didn't kill all the zombies. There's a lot of zombies killed by wall of fire. I remember that, but
You were also able to go and find old Mr. Beck's amulet of health, and Kilfer was able to kind of purify a lot of the town.
yes,
Shards of
I
health.
do remember
from
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm back in a second.
Arse.
that's such it.
Okay.
So I guess that's first stop then, is it?
Yeah, unless this. So yeah, we can skip the rest of the day. Take yourselves through a long rest, definitely.
Consider my long rest time spent training Cyric to heal and walk by my side. Happy to roll things if you want me to, but other than that,
Yeah, let's make an animal handling check just for fun.
just to see how bad it is. This one's nice and easy. 6 total.
Okay. 6 total, yeah. The thing doesn't seem to be understanding. It matches the sound of the words. It repeats things back to you, but the idea that these things have some meaning doesn't seem to be going in.
That's okay. You have to start somewhere. Understanding the words is the beginning, like the sound of them, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a long-term game.
Yeah.
Gromon says to himself.
Yeah, the only other thing I want to do is start on the transcription of some spells into my book.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Just spend the time doing it. You've got another day or so.
Yeah.
And every few hours, someone from the crew goes around with, a teapot or a basket of bread or a punnet of berries, handing out small handfuls, offering people drinks.
Any more sign of any of the weird roots that we saw on the shores?
There are not this far up the river, no. There are lots of insects. The grass is green, almost in the direction of yellow as the sun beats down upon it. The air feels sweltering, as though the river itself is threatening to turn into steam. And then when night comes in, it chills. And those of you who are sleeping on the upper deck awaken to a dew all across your blankets, all across any exposed surface. And the air feels cold in a way that it did not when the sun was out. But by the following afternoon...
Sorry.
Pardon? Yeah, go ahead.
What month is it?
So it is the 9th. It is so. If midsummer is the equivalent of Midsummer's Day, right? So it's I would call it a very equivalent of very end of June, maybe beginning of July.
Oh.
You're 9 days after Midsummer now, or you're on the 10th day, shall we say, as you're awakening. The next day, the second day of travel, is similarly hot, maybe threatening boredom. Farmland either side of you continues apparently undisturbed. Booth explains that you're making good progress. And midway through the morning, another boat comes trundling up the river in the opposite direction. With nobody, it seems, on the deck. The crew of the 7 planks go quiet.
This normal boat?
What? No. That's and he pushes himself to the gunwale and looks over at the other boat and says, "I thought so. That's the Crate of Dawn. No, that's my mate Mark's boat."
We should check this out.
All right.
We don't want it to be like anything like that other boat back in town.
Okay. Booth kind of shakes himself a little bit. He's obviously perturbed by the whole thing. Calls down below decks. Reverse. Keep pace with the next one, with the other one.
Can I grab a rope, run across the river to the other boat, and sling sling a loop of rope around.
To tie the two together?
Around some bit of wood that sticks up on the other boat.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, sure.
And then
Around a cleat.
I'm inclined to call it something like a ranged attack roll. Not too difficult.
Oh, I'm
just to
running
see.
across and just.
You're just going to leap and go with it, or do you want to throw the rope?
Jethro it.
No, I think this is a pretty reliable thing that Jethro can do. You're not in any particular haste.
If you can wrangle it, I can
Yeah.
get the giants to hold the rope dirty.
I rolled the 1.
What?
I'm going to use.
Jethro goes swimming.
I'm going to use luck. Re-roll that.
Use the sift answer.
No. Now I've got luck. Otherwise I use that 19. If you want to make it an attack, it's like plus 11.
Yeah. You're right. I'll say two things. Obviously successful, and you're able to get things nice and knotted on there. Your luck points, Gex, in future they are advantage on the initial roll, so you'd need to declare it before you make the initial roll.
Yeah, that's the
obviously we'll ride with. Yeah, it used to be you get a reroll with luck.
Okay. In that case, I'll use the sift answer because I don't want to.
Well, I'm happy to allow it this time because it's first time. But in future, this reminds me also, Obadiah being human gets inspiration.
Yeah.
On completing a long rest. So yeah, don't forget that.
While Jethro's doing that, I want to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay. Yes. And I'm going to remind myself exactly what the range on that is.
I will have run back to our boat. I do not
30 feet.
Step onto the boat.
And is it like vision, like detect magic?
Sense location of poisons or venomous creatures, and magical contagions within 30 feet of yourself.
Like a smell, maybe? Remember how we used to...
Yeah, divine sense.
Defect even, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
By smelling. Yeah.
There is...
Your dog.
Yeah. You can be confident then that there is some contagion on the other boat.
I want to shout over to Jethro, hurry up and get back here.
Yeah, I will not touch the boat.
Yeah. So it's tied up. Once you've got the two tied together, Booth calls down and says, hold fast, hold her steady. All stop. All stop.
Right.
I'm going to say to Booth first, no one else on the other boat. And I want to say to Obadiah, same like the last one, I think.
The crew look frightened.
Should we burn it?
Booth, would this have come from the city? Sure, there's nothing else down this way, is there?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess so.
I am going to summon a face spirit and go and ask it to check the boat out.
Okay.
I was thinking.
Good idea.
The sprite bursts into the world with a mixture of sparkle and leaf in the air. You ask it politely, and it flits over. And a minute later, it comes back, and it whispers in your ear in the chittering Sylvan that sounds like sticks rubbing together, or leaves in the wind.
Yeah, I can speak Sylvan. It's fine.
You do. And basically what it's saying is they're all sick. They're all much too still.
Sick or dead. These are the things.
No death in there. Just
Wrong voice.
give me a second. I'm going to give this thing a roll. What is its intelligence modifier or wisdom maybe? What's its wisdom modifier?
With its mod of 2. Wisdom is 0.
Wisdom is 0. This would be. I'm going to make this a medicine check for the sprite effectively. So, we'll roll a d20. I tell you what. Yeah, you roll it. Roll a medicine check for the sprite. Use its stats. So that's that is medicine. Is wisdom.
That is 14.
14. You asked the question, and it's definitely alive. Definitely sick. Not healthy, at least. But yeah, lots of life in there.
We
Anything
can cure
else?
this, can't we? Sorry.
And we'll take fuming. Just in case.
Say we can cure it.
We did
We
cure
cured.
some of them before, but I don't think I've got the spells.
Like I
I
know it
mean-
was pretty chunky magic last time.
I've got the spells, but I haven't got them prepared.
I've got the spells that we need prepared, I'm pretty sure.
Probably not enough of them though.
Did we say they were greater
lesser
restorations before? Were they lessons before?
Are they graders? I don't have great. I've got lesser prepared.
Let me have a look.
I'm ready to throw that rope away.
We have had days, haven't we, passed through though? Like when I fucked off downstairs, you said we passed a day.
So you've been on the boat about a day. It's nearly lunchtime. About 24 hours.
I mean, we did long rest, so I could.
Yeah.
Because I can only change my spells on a long rest.
I think we can only
Do I even have greater restoration? Surely I do if I've got lesser.
It's level 5.
Level 5. 50,
Yeah.
Yes, I do have it. Are we? What we calling it, Jed? Are we allowed to?
This is not going to be. Yeah. So lesser restoration's got very specific things that it does. If you know what I mean. So this would be a greater restoration.
But I mean, are we saying that we can change our? Because we had the long rest, can we change our spell?
Again, yeah.
We were aware that there was
Yeah.
an illness going down the river.
Normally I would say, and again, we're first session back after a while. Let's be a little bit lenient, and just say, yeah, look, have the time to do it. Normally, I would give you guys the time during the long rest to have a play around, think about these things. But yeah, these would be lesser restorations.
What spells did I even have prepared originally?
That's part of it.
Bonnie,
Yeah.
can you protect people from disease?
Protect from?
Pretty good at giving people diseases, but I'm not sure about protecting them.
Protection from poison I can do.
Well, I think it'd be worth somebody going over and taking a look firsthand.
I can hold my breath for like an hour.
Okay.
I'm willing.
Tor, why don't you go over and take a look? And Tongi, you just have some magic ready just in case he does get infected.
Righto.
Give us a proper count, a body count. Because maybe we can help these people, maybe we can't.
Yeah.
I'll keep Boot in the loop on all this shit as well, Jed.
Yep. Great.
I will go over with the Fey Spirit follow me, just in case.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
I'll be toying with a chromatic orb in my hands of fire, just in case.
Didn't I used to get immunity? Didn't monks used to get immunity to disease?
So disease officially is not a thing in the rules anymore. So there are no rules for disease anymore. So nobody has immunity to disease. Paladins don't have it either. This is I'm running with a kind of cursed condition, effectively for this.
Yeah. Cool.
For rules. So this is for rules purposes, not a disease as such.
Yeah.
So that's why monks don't get immunity to disease because there are no diseases.
Cool.
Weird.
In the rules.
throw all my condoms off the side of the boat.
Yeah.
They're useful for more than that.
DM says no more diseases. Guess the ladies are getting pregnant.
You're not bard, are you?
No, I've got like fucking 11 charisma. It's not happening.
So have I.
I deceive women to sleep in them.
Oh, of course, that sounds like Gromlon.
I'll get one of the giants to fucking just throw me onto the bridge, I guess.
Yeah.
You're fucking turtles. Well,
Put your arms and legs in, it'll be more aerodynamic.
You're quite tight onto one another, but one of the giants is quite happy to pick you up by the shell, and just like a crane carry you over. Your face spirit,
So I was going to throw him with the
chittering and
discus.
dancing. Yeah. Just lob him. Chop at the boy. Yeah, absolutely.
No, underarm throw like you play cricket in school.
Fucking Mario.
On the far side, then, Tor, make a perception check.
Okay, that is pretty good.
Damn it! I should be over there as well. Oh,
He's aware there's a boat.
yeah.
But I have +9 in perception.
So it's
I
Oh,
think
it's
he's
super
near
cool.
water.
so you a total of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The deck on now that you're there
I will
looks
be
much as
holding
it did from the
my
other boat.
time.
It's empty in the sense that things have been. There's some rope spilled about, but nothing's particularly messy. Nothing's particularly bad in terms of how it's set off. The boat was traveling at a normal speed, roughly equivalent to what you all were doing on the planks before from the deck. But the doorway into the lower decks is definitely open.
Okay. I want to walk up to the folks. Is it the forecastle? Wherever the fucking the wheel is. First.
Yeah, up at the,
What?
yeah, onto the bridge.
Have a little look around there.
Absolutely. You don't see
The wheel.
anybody new. Yeah, at the wheel.
So no people on the top deck at all.
There's no people on the upper deck. There's certainly signs of people. It isn't dusty like it's been abandoned for a long time. Things are in good condition.
Thor, I shout over. Turn the wheel fully one way.
Around it.
Yeah.
So
I will tell the Fae to turn the wheel full to the left.
Okay.
You don't catch him doing fucking manual labour himself.
No,
Yeah.
it's just in
Let
case
the
there's
6-inch
some
sprite
fucking
do it.
disease. If there's something that's infectious that can pass through thing, even though I'm touching the floor.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not hating the player.
And while the Fae is
Yeah.
turning the wheel, so the boat will pretty much beach itself.
Yep.
On the side that Ansel would be on. So it's
Yeah, sure. Yeah, onto the to the north side.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it blocks us for a minute, I don't really care.
Yeah, absolutely. And it turns, and the boat is almost able to turn a full 90 degrees on the river. Things are wide enough. And it takes a moment. It passes by the bow of the planks. The
Now
Crate of
that-
Dawn runs aground on the north bank of the beck.
Will start making my way towards the lower deck, I guess.
Yep.
Lower deck.
Standing on the deck in the bright sunshine, it's deep shadow below. There's no lights on, and it's hard to see from the outside what's going on down there. But as you step through, your eyes can adjust fairly quickly. You've spent a good bit of time underground now recently. There is a smell like...
Are there any torches around? I can
Not
see
ex-
that unlit.
On the inside of the boat? No torches.
Candles, anything that looks like it can be set on fire.
I'm going to... Since you're making a fresh search, and you're looking specifically. We'll make we've had a perception check, but we'll make an investigation check now. We're actively searching for things.
And
Better.
that's when I roll the fucking 21.
Yeah, great. Okay.
I'm looking for
Step.
a torch and I roll fucking 19.
A lantern, the kind that would be filled with paraffin or wax, is dangling from the ceiling just above the doorway at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, I could have just done that. What an idiot. I will use Druid Craft to like light it up.
Yeah, great. The lantern lights. You're able to fill the lower deck area,
Then I would
and
tell
you're
the
in.
Faith to pick it up and fucking carry it in front of me.
Yeah.
No, from behind.
It looks a little cross, this thing. A little miffed, maybe. Yeah, fine. Yes, boss.
Well, if these are not curable, you might better kill them. So, you know.
Huh.
And I won't tell the rest of them.
Huh. But we'll ride forward on that investigation check. The rooms you come across, the first are, dry storage, a weapons locker, the captain's chambers, all empty, and then the galley. And the door is stiff as you come to open it. But you almost wonder if, as you go to move the door, you hear the face spirit behind you chitter and laugh a little bit.
Hey,
Door.
what you fucking laughing about, boy?
The door moves in your hand.
What's in there? Hey?
You told me to look for him.
Told you to look to see if there was alive people. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know. Tell me the truth.
It shrugs a little bit. So, well, gotta ask me what you want to know.
Stop being a fucking dick, you little bastard. Right then, well. Through the door then, boy. You first.
It nudges the door. It knocks it a couple of times and slides it open. And the galley, the kitchen in the base of this boat, looks as though a tree has exploded and grown within seconds, or as though it has been abandoned, lost in a forest for years. There are roots and vines on every conceivable surface.
Can I see any living people?
Again, so I'm going to invite.
Any bodies, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll something, and I'm going to invite you to make another perception check.
DM's rolling something.
Okay.
Surprise attack, motherfucker.
What's your AC again?
5v1.
That will be 25.
25. Okay. Looking through it, no people on an immediate level. And then at the back, slumped almost, vines grown in an awfully humanoid shape. And you can just see a twinkle between two near the top of what are probably eyes.
So when he said they were alive, he meant they've turned into something alive.
Right then, well.
We'll ride forward on that perception check. You hear a shuffle and a groan in the next room.
Are there any actual living human beings here, my friend?
You asked me that.
I said living humans.
Yeah.
Including half 3 men.
Mm.
There's a
And
bit
what
of
did I
difference.
say before?
Do they look like Obadiah back there?
None so pretty as him, but I guess I can answer in the spirit of things. You're asking me very politely now.
My
Try the
big
next
fella.
door, boss.
No, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand by this door, and you're gonna go open that door.
Fucking Thor's about to get fucking
Yeah.
shit beaten out of him by his own summon.
That would be pretty funny.
Tries to
The
start
phase
fighting with
kind
everybody.
of head slumps.
And
It looks sullen, but
and then what can I do for you as a thank you?
yeah.
Name your thing, and
Yeah.
I'll see if I can give it.
just a little please and thank you, and maybe
Well,
not a summoning in the middle of bloody breakfast or dinner or lunch. Or
Well,
11s
as I
or
know when your
snack
lunch
time.
or dinner is, my friend. You know.
Don't bother to ask, no consideration. And it pushes the door slides. And from inside this next room, you can smell sickness coming through the wall. You can smell the vegetable rot from the last ship. Immediately through the room.
This is familiar. It's not
And
fucking
you can
good.
hear a cough. And a who's there?
Ah, now my dear friend Faye, could you please pick that chap up and bring him to me?
Pick him up.
Strength
Please.
3.
Drag him here if needs be.
What do you think I am? I'm here to slash and bleed and smash and scout, and I can't pick up a man. Asking me very polite.
Yeah, but he's got
Dragging by
strength of
bloody-
13. This Fae Spirits. It's a Fae Spirit summon level 3.
Yeah.
Not a.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was like
Yeah.
a sprite or something, like
Yeah.
Tinkerbell.
I'm going to check something very specifically in the spell. It's summon Fae that you've used, isn't it?
Summon Fae Spirit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's just summon Fae. Because they've
Yeah.
changed the rulings now, haven't they? So it's not actually. I summon a spirit, not something that I'm picking.
Yes. Fae spirit. So very specifically, so that I'm not just going, no, we can't because of the rules. This is a small creature, so it's going to have a difficult time lifting up a medium-sized person. In the same way that a gnome would have a hard time picking up a human.
Oh yeah.
But it'll give it a shot. Do you want to make a strength check using the Fae Spirit's stats,
Yeah,
please?
can do. It's only a +1.
Yeah.
So I roll a 20.
Yes, please.
No, 9.
Yeah, absolutely. You hear the wings buzz. You hear it go through. You hear some grunting and some, hey, what?
If you can move, help it along and get up and walk out here, and we'll see if we can bring you back to life. We might be able to cure your disease or your illness, my friend.
Well, I can, but I'm not sure about
Well,
close
we're
in
a
here.
boat coming down. This is my friend, my little faith spirit dude, who's doing my bidding to make sure I don't get ill and turned into a tree like your captain over there.
Are you standing out of line of sight of the room, Vic?
I will move into line of sight.
Yeah.
If the door's been open.
The door is slid open. Sure, it's a sliding, like a
That's
sideways sliding
surprised.
door lateral to the wall.
Yeah, so I will move it into the line of sight.
Yeah.
I will take the lantern from the Fae.
Yeah.
As it's trying to drag me, and I will hold it up and I will talk to the dude like.
Yeah.
You know.
The signs of a group at dinner. Four men greet you. One of them, with the Fae currently pulling on his neck, chin, arm,
Thank you, little
is
Fae.
looking rather green around the gills, but is cradling another man who looks outright, deathly. His veins are prominent and black in his face.
If you boys can make it to the top floor, we might be able to save your lives.
Yeah.
I will use a level 1 healing word on the almost dead dude.
Okay. And he coughs for the first time. What was weak breath? The other two.
4 plus 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Give it a roll anyway. Yeah, it's just for fun. Excellent.
9.
Does not. Yeah. He coughs and breathes deeply, as though you have cleared a blockage in his throat or something like that. You know, what was a light or barely breathing at all.
As you can see, we mean you no harm. The little winged fellow is my friend, and he protects my ass.
Are we
I am much appreciative of it. But
are
up
we
the
leaving?
top, we got someone who can cast some spells to clear this crap from you. We've healed some of us from it back the other day in the Mezzanine Hall area, you know, the little town that's underneath the city.
Yeah, we know it.
I don't know. So yeah, I will lead the way. Stay away from the big fucking 3 person, because that thing will assume that's what you're going to turn into if you're not careful.
There are the 4 men stand, looking in varying degrees of health. Give me just one more check here, Vic. A medicine check, please.
Okay, yeah. That is 12.
12 total. None of them look really healthy. None of them now look as though they're about to die. There are a couple of gasps of "oh shit" and
I am
you
going
know.
to cast Healing Spirit literally on the doorway.
Okay, exciting.
Interesting.
So that as
So
they
as they
stand,
walk
they're all
through
going to
it-
regain some hit points. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. They'll get 1d6 hit points back.
Yeah. Now, does that have any other rider? Does it have any other effect, or is it just hit points? I'm having a look here. Let's see.
Points. So I can use it the same amount as my spellcast ability modifier.
Cool.
Which is, I don't know, fucking quite high.
Yeah.
9, I think.
So your spellcasting ability modifier will be your wisdom modifier. So yeah, it's yeah. In which case, yeah, for the 4 men.
Hope that's making you all feel a bit better. I haven't got the spell prepared to be able to fucking cure you from this. But as soon as we've got you off, is there anything of any value on this ship? Because I'm going to burn it to cinders.
Oh well, we had wood mostly. Some tools.
Ah, well, the wood's probably what's caused this. There's some sort of blight going on in the forests. I've heard. It's something I'm going to need to looking into. As a druid.
For the rest of you on the planks, Booth and the rest of the crew all sigh in relief. They sound as though they are going to whoop with joy.
Are they up to the top? Okay.
Yeah, as the crew of the Crate of Dawn come up onto the deck and out into the sunlight. They're all standing upright. Some of them are rubbing rash or, discolorations of their skin.
Keep
None
your
of them
distance
look
from everyone, though, my friends, until we've got you all healed up.
Tangy, how many times can you cast that spell?
Which
Lucky
one?
enough, we beached the boat so they can make their way down to the land.
Whatever
restorations.
Well, you need to cure them.
I can help keep them alive for the minute. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna cast.
You boys are taking over for a minute. I'll back in like 5-10 minutes.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I want to try casting Lesser Restoration on one of them.
Okay.
And see what effect that does.
Absolutely. Now,
Are you going over
Ga-
there, Tommy?
Yeah, I'll like climb up onto the boat if need be. Like, I'm not that worried.
I think we
Onto
should
the
keep
other
them
boat?
over there rather than bringing them over here for now.
Yeah, agreed. There's too many people on this boat.
Keep
Mhm.
our boat clean.
So yeah, the other thing I'm going to rule, because I don't know if I sent it to you, Gav, but a greater restoration uses a certain number of a certain amount of gold dust in the casting. In the jewelry box.
Oh no! If only we could find some gold.
Well, that's no. So it uses diamond, basically.
Ah.
So I'm going to say you've got 6 uses of that in the jewelry box. The lesser restoration, Tongi, goes off, but does not affect the condition that these men have.
Okay, and then
He agrees that it feels good, but is the discoloration of the skin, of the the darkening of
Okay,
the
then.
veins, everything like that.
So on the same guy
Yeah.
that I tried lesser restoration on, I'm gonna try remove curse.
Okay. Remove curse, and again, sorry, I am, because certain spells are new and reworked, I am checking certain things. Thank you for bearing with me.
Fine.
Weird thing about this cold or whatever. Coffee
Back,
doesn't have
sorry.
any effect.
Hi, Bar.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's right.
That's
There's
fine.
checking
Jed's
spells.
Jed's just doing a quick rule
Yeah,
check.
I'm just checking a quick ruling.
Wiki jetting.
Yeah.
Are you able to do a ruling while up role playing, Jed?
Well, I wanted to check a particular rule in the book.
Okay, you're actually looking through a book.
Yeah, I was reading the wording of the spell so that I could, say, right, yes, this will do the thing based on the information that you have and the way that I've written the adventure. Yeah, the remove curse. I did say it was a curse effect. The remove curse.
I'm just trying it just in case.
Yeah. Does the job. It lightens the guy. The skin settles. He feels brighter. He feels clearer.
Okay. Right.
Coughs.
Send him over here.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
So I'm gonna do basically the same for the other 3. Remove curse on all of them basically. So that's gonna burn all 3rd level spells and 1 4th level spell slot.
Okay. So that's So it's 4 castings of that.
Yep.
But there's no gold cost to that one, so it's a good choice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So
lucky
I will mark
there's
that
no
back to
there's no
uses.
component costs on that spell. Luckily.
No.
Real cleric spell.
I'll give my hand back up onto our ship in that case, as they're
Yeah.
swimming across or wherever they're getting here.
Well, we best make sure that we get them new clothes. Can you sort that out, Booth?
Aye. Yes.
Hey, lads, before you swim over, throw your clothes in the river. I'm not trying to be.
No, throw it on the old boat because it's gonna fucking burn.
Yeah, that one. Throw it on the old boat. I know it sounds silly. We don't want to see you naked, but get rid of them.
Hey, how many crew did you have?
Well, myself and the 4 boys. And, well, there's only 3 left, but we saw what happened to Gary.
Did this happen back at the forest that you just passed? A day back.
Well, we set out from Ansel this morning, and we were making lunch, but
What did you see there?
in the woods.
Ansel.
Oh, something's happened there, right? Not been through in a while.
Oh.
They weren't the usual people that we saw on the docks.
Who did you see?
Soldiers mostly.
Oh, good. Big orc fella.
Probably the fort.
Didn't see any orcs. Haven't seen any orcs for a while.
Did
Till
you see
today,
the
you know?
Big Goliath. Was he Goliath?
No, he was,
I think
Yeah,
I
the
had
priest.
Goliath.
Oh, you mean the
Has-
priest?
Yeah. See
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
Goliath fella?
We didn't have time to stop in at the temple this time.
Ah, fair. Okay.
It's probably fair.
Normally go in for,
What?
administrations and ablutions and all that, but
What are you carrying?
Bless you.
I know it was said when.
Mhm.
Talk.
I know, but
yeah.
you boys don't.
Tools, craft wood, wheels, that sort of thing.
Wood for what? Sorry.
Well, the dwarves up in Mazenor, they go through it and they've not got any trees, so we get a decent price, you know?
Makes sense.
Didn't you guys say something about magical wood before?
I couldn't understand that, Sam. What?
Didn't you guys say something about magical wood before?
Oh, yeah.
Is anyone picking up what I'm putting down? Because Gromlin doesn't know what Titus would have.
No.
The magical wood that was altered is this wood that causes a fucking poison
Yeah,
shit.
I don't necessarily think it's that.
Obi Trace, can you
That
tell,
was very
like,
far
is
out.
this wood fucking magically grown or whatever?
I think the easiest way is just to ask them if they know where the wood is sourced from.
Where's your wood from?
Oh, the timber yard in Iluri, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. Not the place with that priest.
Doesn't sound like it.
No, that's exactly where Movis was supplying.
Yeah, but remember we killed Movis.
Was that where Mavis was supplying, was it?
Yeah,
I mean,
he was making money off warships.
World of Warships. Sorry.
Yeah.
He was supplying the fleet. That was the problem. And the fleet, I assume, is constructed in Hylori or nearby.
Boats
But that is an
themselves
assumption.
are evil.
And they probably have a stack of it. But I would imagine that's not it. I think I'd go with Tor's hunch. And it's more to do with the forest nearby. Anyway, either way, get the lads up, get them dressed, get some food into them, make sure they're okay.
And then I'm going to throw a chromatic orb through one of the portholes to set the place on fire.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Take that
Like,
off.
You know, I'm gonna
I cast
Drop.
Wall of Fire.
So
Waste.
we might as well all just, if we got fire spells, use them. I'm gonna use a cantrip.
I'm gonna
Actually, I'm just gonna throw the fucking
throw a lit cigar.
the lamp on the deck. It's full of.
I'm just gonna use firebolt because that's a cantrip.
Yeah, I can literally just throw that on there. Then use.
We
control
all
flames and-
throw our magical fire.
look,
How about
but
that?
it's on fire.
It's on
Should
fire.
we
Goes
roll
away.
initiative?
Yeah, exactly.
The boat goes
It
away.
Could have all been ended with grammatical.
Just about fight back.
It's like boat version of the train fire in Final Fantasy VI.
Which have rolled a
Kill the
hit, Jed.
gazebo.
No, I'm not even going to ask for a roll to hit. I think you could hit the
was a
broadside
joke.
barn. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
My Glock is now £75.
So buy another one.
It's cheaper than when I bought it.
That's
By
how
four. Take them
capitalism
together.
works.
Jed, I'd like to get these four guys and explain the situation on the boat to them
Yep.
Right.
before
Where
they
plenty of water and
interact with
stuff.
any of the orcs or giants or anything like that.
Okay.
And I'd like to explicitly say, like, these guys have been slaves. They do not have a lot of interaction with humans. They don't know your language.
Huh.
Try to, if anything starts, shout for help and de-escalate as best you can.
Oh.
I don't know how dangerous they are. I don't think they are, though.
I got them under control. They might be.
The sailors look a little bit nervously from you to Booth and the rest of his crew off the planks.
Hey, look,
And then back to you.
it's better than dying of some weird magical disease. So, count yourself lucky. You'll see your loved ones again.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And we'll be stopping off in Ansel. So you won't be traveling the whole way with us.
No. Well,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh.
The boat crackles and smokes and fizzes. There is the popping sound of green wood burning and the roar of well-seasoned, well-oiled hardwoods as well.
I
The
will
mixture of
use
it all.
control flame to continuously increase the amount it's burning. Do you know what I mean?
And once
Make
it's
it
well
burn quicker.
taken, Booth taps Obadiah on the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Good
Let's
to move
go.
on. Yeah. You know, grim sight as a seaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
I mean,
Especially because there was still some souls on board.
Well, you didn't fucking see what the soul looked like, my friend.
No,
I mean,
I'm sure.
If you had, you fucking wouldn't be saying that. I'll tell you that now. You wouldn't want to be stuck in that state. Christ.
Somebody gone to the other side.
Half tree, half person thing, and God knows, it didn't even look like an ant.
I need a break.
Let's get down this river and try sort this.
You were making good time through the morning, and only about an hour later, the bells and the knocking and the cheers of Ansil Town fill your ears first, and then you turn a corner, pass a bank of trees, and have a good view of the stone bridges that run over the river that make up the riverside dock, of the livestock market to the south, and the town of Ansel to the north. The deckhands, both the established boys off the planks and also the new men to the ship from the Crate of Dawn, all set to work, moving ropes around, moving boxes, sliding things in and out of the way. With hooks and poles, they pull you into the dock. We'll take a 5-minute break. I'm going to go and grab a drink. And then we'll have a think about what we want to do when we get into town.
Yep.
Well, for anyone that's still here, I assume we go talk to Urarash, Urakash.
Talk to the captain and then the priest, I think. Or priest, then captain, one of the two.
Because we'll be disembarking with so many people, and it might cause a bit of a stir, I think. Yeah, good call. I don't know where we go first.
Captain, then priest. Captain, because he's in charge of the military, at least they won't be kicking off, and he's an orc, so we can bring him back to help talk to the orcs and placate their misgivings. If we spend a day or two here, we can produce enough food to feed this entire place for quite some time. Because I can use...
How do you do that?
Druidcraft, bloom, make seeds pod, open, So we can...
And how long will they take to grow? Or did they grow like instantly?
Well, if I cast earth grow plant growth, yep, plant growth, I can do enrichment, takes me 8 hours to cast, but it does make all the fucking land within, a fucking mile or so super fertile. Half-mile radius, doubles yields of crops. Right? Then I can use my actual casting instead of the 8-hour fucking casting and do overgrown, which will then make all plants within 100-foot radius sphere grow in, literally just grow.
All right. So we got to figure out in that case, like growing like a couple of square fucking miles of wheat is all well and good, but if they don't have a mill or some way to eat the fucking wheat,
yeah,
we're in trouble.
but there are other people that survived the fucking
Yeah, but I think it was only like 8 or 9, wasn't it?
Yeah, we don't need that many. You just need someone who knows how to fucking.
Yeah, no, I agreed. He agreed. But like, if there's no mill, we can't do wheat.
I'm
If-
sure there would be a water mill because
I would assume so. Yeah, I would assume so. We just have to figure all this shit out. I'm not convinced this whole plan is going to work though. That's the thing. Just the quantity of the orcs and giants compared to the 8 or 9 guys. Yeah, but it's like it was a dozen people left.
Yeah, 8 or 9 guys now, but there was 8 or 9 guys, but now there's.
Well, now the military.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, but I think they're a problem. I don't think they're a benefit. I don't think it's going to like that another kind of, quarter of a battalion of orcs turn up. I think they might end up seeing it as a bit of a threat. Maybe the fact that Urkesh, or whatever the fuck his name is orc, that could be in our favor.
Yeah.
But then again, we also know he's been working for Beck. So we don't mention Beck's death, obviously. I don't think. But then, if we tell him Beck's dead, maybe he'll call off his hunt for the Descendant. We still need to talk to him about the Descendant, though.
Don't reveal our hand.
But we need to extract that information out of him, don't we? Because we don't know who or where the Descendant is.
Maybe we could. I could deceive him into saying that we've been tasked with fighting the Descendant as well.
What the Beck sent us to aid him?
Yeah. Oh, I could deceive anyone.
So you can do that. I don't think I can, because Beck wrote to him and specifically said, or he wrote to Beck and said that OB was being obstinate.
Okay, well, do you want me to open with the...
I think you say you have a handle on me and you can control me. And, like, don't worry about OB. You just, we'll aid you, and I'll just tell OB what he needs to hear, type of thing.
So I come straight from Mazenhall. Beck as I've just had a meeting with Beck, and he's told me to seek you out. That's how I've known who to come to straight away. And so
yes. when we found the letter, it was dated today. Mm-hmm. That might have been yesterday, but whatever. But didn't we kill Beck the day before?
Yeah.
So we can't have traveled this far with that knowledge unless we had that discussion with Beck before he wrote before he received the letter from SA. Does that make sense?
2 days ago. As long as it's taken us to come down the river, basically.
For the sake of ruling, the letter was dated the same day you had killed Beck that morning.
Yeah, so travel time's fine.
So travel time's fine. So you can say you know the contents of that letter because Beck told you, and you're one of his agents, and you can wear his gold ring with the black gem in it as like I'm part of the club type thing. This is my secret handshake.
What did I miss? Are we doing like some fucking super spooky, sneaky?
We're trying to find out who the Descendant is. To do that, we're going to try and convince this guy that Beck has.
Which guy?
I work for Beck, the Orc captain.
He's met.
He was
he hasn't met you. Yeah.
No. I'm going to try and convince him that I'm an agent that's been put in OB's party of miscreants.
Well, I got no deception. You better be going in on your own because I can't fucking lie for the life of me.
Yeah, I will go on there.
And the other thing to watch out for is we assume, has people in Mazenhall. And so is he also getting information from Mazenhall? Now, I assume Beck is the head of the pyramid, so therefore Beck is getting the information and SA might not know about Mazenhall. So just something to be aware of. SA could know about Mazenhall, or he could have other people in there telling what we did. And that could be obviously counter to Beck's final goals.
Anyone I can assume the identity of who's a dwarf who would fit this role?
Someone from the High Council, maybe?
I think just go in as yourself.
Didn't necessarily have had to have met you, and also,
Yeah,
you're
go in.
from up there.
All right,
You're
sorry, I'm
up-
back at the desk. Yeah.
You're kind of up and coming, kind of in the muzzle hole political scene, and so
Okay.
is he.
He's
It
the
might work.
hip new thing.
Have you heard any of that, Jess?
I've heard most of what's been said. I just didn't want to kind of weigh in too much. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's the plan. I assume we're talking about arriving now because I went for a 5-minute breather.
So I think in that case, Sam, what we do is you and I don't know, possibly somebody else go to the captain, while the
Tongi.
rest of us
Yeah,
Go
we went
to-
Tongi.
well, the rest of us with the orcs and the giants
Right.
go
Carry
to
on
the
for that
temple.
for a second. I need to go sort something. If there's anything you actually need me for, just play it as if I would do it. So crazy.
Yeah, start a fight.
Okay, we've a fight kicking off straight away. Yeah. And
Just
then he
release the
buys
owl
an
there.
incredibly dangerous animal.
Yeah, he'll just release the owlbear.
No, I
Great
will
to barkeeper.
no, if I'm gonna release Saint Jamie, it's gonna be a fucking salamander.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah.
Fire
Burn it
elemental
all.
on from town. Yeah. Absolutely.
I think we have a plan
Yeah.
for arrival. Yeah.
So, sorry, in my notes, I have that Urahesh
Yep.
is Jethro's cousin. Is that correct?
Nah, he was from a different tribe. I think he was like the first person that knew about that had heard.
Okay,
of-
so
Yep.
it's just a case of that, like you discovered orc kind again, and the
Yeah.
tribes knew each other.
Yes, that's my understanding of the matter as well. I don't think there's any formal relationship. It's just yeah, he's a significant figure
Babes
for
together
Jethro.
strong.
Yeah. Damn right.
I like him.
As the boat is moored up against the dock, the captain of the planks, the 7 planks, Booth, catches you and says, "I'm happy to stay for the night, but I'd like to be away early tomorrow. You know, we have still got cargo to get downstream, and
Are there any other boats in the dock?
there are a few others.
That's fine. We'll
yeah.
work it out, Booth. I see. All right.
I'll just whisper
Absolutely.
I'll just nudge Black and whisper loudly. Can we not just make it worth his while to stay?
Yeah, we can, if necessary. But we want to get downstream to wherever this infection is coming from, Booth.
All right.
So it'll make your life easier and safer in the long run. And it might not be a good idea to pass that forest.
He rubs his chin.
And we can compensate you.
Well, in that case,
But our intention is not to stay here. Oh, hang on. No, Tor wanted to stay here a few days because he had magics to help with the food.
listen,
Staying for 3 days.
mooring here is, for us, 5 silver a night. We'll arrange a place to stay
It's 20
in
gold.
town, but
Yeah, that can be taken care of.
It's 20 gold.
20.
Yeah, come here for a couple of nights, right?
Yeah, that'll buy us all a round of drinks or two, and 20. Sure.
2.
That boat is not going to be here in the morning.
All right. Try and check in with us at least once a day. If we don't hear from you, I can't guarantee we'll stay. But
We'll do our best
I
to send a message if we're away.
I
appreciate what
I
you're
don't
saying.
think I understand how gold works. Thought that was whatever.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
I'll walk away.
All right. As soon as we make port, as soon as we make landing, I'm going to break out on my own. Poggy, come with.
Okay.
Your boy.
Oh no, I don't mean it like that. Just I need a backup, an anonymous backup.
Am I your bodyguard? Am I?
Well, we better travel in twos, no? We need to find the captain. Jed, is there a soldier nearby?
There are. The dock is meagerly crewed, enough that the people on the planks have to wave someone over to tie them off. But they are soldiers, or dressed in military uniform at least. Light fatigues, breastplates, odd bits of metal, short swords.
Do
Would
they
I
have
understand?
markings?
Would I understand military ranks?
Or do the fourth wear a
Yeah.
different uniform than others?
So these guys are not wearing the kind of shiny plumed armor of the soldiers that you saw in Hyluri. They're wearing more of a field uniform.
Yeah, it's real soldiers.
But you're able to spot rank insignia on there. I will ask you, Sam, do you think Ronan would have any kind of reason to know about this or any insight into the matter?
Only if there was said equivalent in Dwarvish, in Mazenhall in particular, I suppose.
There probably isn't. Things are more clan based, and then you'd have your normal trades.
In which case,
yeah.
I won't address them as such.
Yeah. Yeah.
Soldier, I'll just get to the nearest one.
Yeah.
You with the 4th Battalion?
Yes.
What's the captain called again, Jed?
Iruhash.
Captain Iruhash, can you point me in this direction?
Oh, the captain will be very busy.
That's fine. He'll want to see me.
Give me a persuasion check on that.
No. Deception.
Okay.
Always.
That is, no, but that is not a persuasion.
He won't want to see you because he has no fucking idea who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell him he wants to see you.
That is 18.
8 off of 5. Well done.
What, you have double expertise in it or something?
I've got plus 13 deception.
Okay.
Same as my perception.
Yeah. Yeah, fine. They've got him stationed up in the old Earl's house. Central Square. Do you know your way around town?
Never been here. It's
Oh,
okay. I'm sure if I point me the way, we'll find it.
Head up these steps. You're onto the main artery. Run north about, 300-400 meters. It's the big house on the west side.
Excellent. And I will click my boots, begin to float, and set off my billowing cape and float in that direction. Thank you, young man.
He is doing his best to keep a straight face, but the mouth is open.
Tuggy just slink off on foot.
Tongy just face palms behind him.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm
Sake.
Tongy's just looking at the ground,
shaking
shaking his head, like, really?
As we're going, I'll notice this of Tongy. I'll say, well, you have to set an impression if you believe you are something more than you are, you see?
And then
knows these things.
And then as a reply, in like a very sarcastic way, Tongy's going to be like, "You forgot your booming voice." Because of his malmaturgy usage in the past.
Indeed, it didn't seem necessary just for one man. Anyway, yeah, we'll float off that way, Jed.
Absolutely. Those of you, the rest of you, are you staying on the boat?
I guess we'll wait for them to...
No, I was going to descend with all the orcs and the giants and head towards the Temple of Light.
Yes,
absolutely,
yes. Good idea.
Yeah.
Unless it causes a ruckus, and then we'll not.
Bring that motherfucking ruckus.
Booth is up signing over his cargo manifest with a dock hand, with a soldier. He waves to you and indicates a number of passengers on the manifest.
I'll go over to the soldier.
Yeah.
I'll indicate that I'm Kingsguard.
He
What are we
recognizes
called?
the badge.
King's Ward.
Yeah.
King's Ward. Yeah.
King's Ward.
Jamie.
He recognizes the
Lannister.
badge, nods, does not salute, but straightens up.
Any problem here?
No, sir. Captain here was running me through the cargo manifest. You're traveling with a number of passengers?
Yeah. We hope to disembark here and have a talk with the brother in the temple. These people have been kept as slaves and we want to see them freed.
No,
We thought they might settle here, but I would like to speak to the brother first to discuss their fates.
Slaves, sir. That's
They were slaves. They're now free.
Very well. Thank you, Mr. Captain Booth. Everything's in order here. There's a kind of awkwardness and a shift now. He seems a little shocked. Kind of wants to get out of the conversation, almost.
Soldier, just to let you know that there's 3 giants among them. I'm sure you can see them.
They do cast an imposing figure, sir.
Yeah. They seem fairly docile and obedient,
They're our mates. They're good lads.
and they're that. But, you know, a bunch of angry soldiers or a bunch of drunk soldiers could turn this situation very bad. Get what I'm saying?
Might I suggest you speak to Lieutenant Fielder, sir?
I can do.
You can find him at the port office, just up below the bridge. And he points a little way down the dock. You've actually sailed past the port office.
All right, well, I'll make my way that way. If Jethro, you want to go to the temple with the guys?
Yeah. With me,
Or
everybody.
Jethro and Tor? Yeah.
Yeah, talk to the giants, and I'll lead them all.
Cool.
All right.
Everybody, be nice. No crumping. No smashing heads. People here are friends.
For Gronon and Tongi, neither of you have been here before. Ansel is a town cut and blocked of grey stone. The buildings have arched doorways. It almost looks like an overground dwarven village, but things are human, medium, tall-sized. Stone staircases are well cut. But there is a kind of overgrowth now to everything. The grass in between the cobblestones looks a little longer than it would be were things busy. And the town is quiet. There is, the sound of the docks at work, the sound of some busyness around the town. But not the liveliness of a town this sized. In odd places, windows flap. In other places still, Tongi, this will mean nothing to you, but Gronon, you notice bunting outside some of the houses, flags and drapery hung up, set out. Even Gronon, the man, the maverick, the heretic, perhaps, knows that the people in this land celebrate midsummer in such a way. Nearly 10 days now have passed since midsummer, but no one here has taken the decorations down.
Well, appears to be no one here.
Yeah.
I already knew this. They would have told me.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I assume Tongi would have as well.
Yes. So Jethro was told the story just yesterday, so anybody who was around can have listened in. Certainly.
Oh yeah, They'll look related to them.
And you'll have heard this before and again. And so this isn't a shock to you until you see it. And you realise indeed that this town has been vacated, drained, blighted, wiped out.
I've always wanted to know what a dead town looked like. I suppose this is as close as I'll ever come.
Not very nice.
No, it's not, is it?
It's too quiet.
Well, hopefully in a few years when there's little orc babies and little giant babies running around, it'll be much better, eh? And I'll give them a nudge. My elbow.
Maybe. Long time for that, though.
Well, we'll see.
Back, sorry about that. Oh, fucking hell, I'm cooked.
So Tongi and Gromnon are pretending to be someone else, and we're leading the Orcs and Giants to the temple to find Big Lad.
Okay, that sounds about right. Cause
I figured you'd be helping with the Giants, yeah.
Yeah. I am Giant Wrangler at
Hell
2
yeah.
foot and a half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jed.
Like a football to them in size.
I just said, in case I didn't realise my passive perception is now much higher than it was.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Mine's like 19.
Mine's 23 now.
19 as well.
Talking of passive perception, is there any signs of the dead that were murdered, or have they been cleaned?
There are not. There are
Is
no corpses,
Wasn't
no bodies.
he going to try and fucking bring back, like, reverse?
Yes, they did do that, but I wasn't sure if that meant it cleared away.
I want to ask as well, is there... do we just see the soldiers, or are there, like, people around town, like civvies?
There have been... You have only seen soldiers so far.
Right, okay, so it's not like been repopulated. Cool. There was like a dozen people in the temple or something, wasn't there? Like very few people.
Probably still near there.
Fewer than that.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a list somewhere, but
I don't need to know. Just
including, there were a few people. A few locals, kind of humanoids, and also a gaggle of hobgoblins that just seem to have been there out of coincidence. Yeah.
Yes, I think
same guys as we met in the woods.
Yep. Well, just carrying on.
Yeah, absolutely. But for Tongi and Gronon, not knowing where you're going exactly, even so, the big house is not hard to find and unmistakable when you reach it. The town square is capacious. Now you will have been told that bunting was set up, that a pyre was lit, that the bonfire was set and lit for midsummer, but you see no trace of it. It has been cleared. Soldiers are stationed outside one house, directly opposite it, exactly as you've been told. Unmistakable, the temple of the midday sun, bright and glass-roofed. The house is grand. The front windows are smashed, boarded.
How long has it been since we rescued the dudes and I summoned my familiar, roughly? Not the familiar, but the summons.
The
Over an hour.
Yes.
Okay, so he's fucked off.
Yeah, afraid so. With the
right.
Yeah.
Tongi, I think it's a bit of follow my lead here. I'm sure you heard the plan.
Right.
Because they don't know either of us. We can convince them that Beck sent us, right?
Right,
so
okay.
Just remember, that's what we're doing here. And Obadiah is going to come off in a bad light when we talk to them, but obviously it's not true.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Obadiah is also an agent of the king, and Matey serves the king, so...
Yeah, it's a bit of a nasty game that we need to play. It's right on my street.
I'll just be quiet and look tough.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're my trusted accomplice in you're the I don't want to say bodyguard, but you're the muscle to the task we've been set. That's what I'll try and sell it as. And amount of spells and healing abilities that will be required in such ventures. Sound about right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. I'm going to continue floating and billowing, Jed, towards them.
Okay. 2 soldiers stationed outside the main door look upwards at you. One raises a palm.
A palm, did you say?
He's raising his palm towards you. Can I help you, sir?
Yes. Gromdon, the Chosen, been tasked with seeking out your captain, who I've already forgotten his name. That's Sam's forgot his name.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll Irohash, but we'll move on. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been sent by David Beck. I must speak to your captain immediately. It's a matter of urgency.
I'm going to invite another deception check, please.
Yeah, I mean, what urgency? It's my urgency.
Yeah. But also the idea that you've been sent by Beck.
Well, if it was a 19 before, it's now an 18. No, if it was an 18 before, it's now 17.
17. Okay, I'm going to give this guy an insight check. Just on the off chance. But yeah, the soldiers look past one another. The one who's been speaking to you heads inside. The one who's out there now raises his own palms. Wait here 1 second, sir.
Yeah, you guys definitely made the right decision sending me with the giants.
Of course.
And after a moment, the first soldier comes back. Come on inside, sirs.
Thank you. And I will land and walk and allow my cape to fall naturally.
Stepping into the house, again, the feeling of grandeur, the feeling of decoration is obvious. This is, Tongi has been in the royal palace. He knows what grandeur and luxury look like. But this is still something. This is still enough to feel completely alien from his old lives. A couple of things stand out. Parts of the floor are shinier, less worn than others. To your right, as you go in, a section of the wall is covered by boards, nailed in such a way that the paper on the wall is cracked and split and torn around them. Perhaps it is blocking off an entrance, and you can see signs of a lantern.
How did we seal up the fucking bottom bit again?
Rocks?
Where the fucking portal was.
Did we?
I can't remember, but it might have been Move Earth or something along
We
those
did
lines.
something. I know we did something to.
It's not in this house, is it?
Yeah.
Is it this house?
Yeah, it is this house.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the soldier who leads you in shows you to a door opposite that boarded up section, which leads into a study. Now, it's a bright summer's afternoon, but this room, the windows themselves are also boarded, only little slits of daylight coming in between the boards. And so there are candles. But a few men, soldiers, an elf in soldier's uniform, and another unmistakable orc, taller even than Jeffro, with a necklace of beard hairs and cut off sections of chin slung around his neck, stands.
Yeah.
All faces look to you.
He eyes up Tongi's chin.
Yeah.
The two of you can make... Tongi's passive perception is really quite high, so I'll just tell you. There are some... Tongi, you will take in... On the table in front of them, there are documents that look as though they have recently been creased up. There is a large sheet of parchment or paper, and you can just see lines bleeding through it in the light that suggest it might be a map, but it has been folded in a way that you wouldn't be able to see it from where you're stood.
Captain Chintaker, I presume.
Aye.
Aye. I know you probably want to keep your men around, but I've come here to discuss something with a little bit of a clandestine nature, if you will. Mr. Beck has sent me. Is there any chance we could have the room alone?
I'll roll forward on that previous deception check, Sam. Irahash will grunt. 3 of the people will leave. The humans. The elf will stay.
Obviously, high-ranking the elf. I'll hold out my arm for a typical dwarven handshake, which I assume is grabbing the arm at the elbow and flexing the muscles. Gromnon, travelled down from Mazenhall upon Mr. Beck's orders immediately to come and seek you out and the force. I believe you were aware of the nature of a letter sent to Beck yesterday by magical means. He has tasked me with inserting myself into the band ran by Obadiah Black, which I have done myself and my trusted assistant. Well, more than an assistant, really, a brother to my side, Tongi. We are basically at your whim now to help with finding the descendant, David Beck, once us personally involved.
There's a curling of the lip. Irahash's eyes are flicking back and forth at a couple of different things that you've said. He isn't looking directly at you so much, apart from at certain key phrases. The mention of Black's name, the mention of the letter, the mention of the descendant by that term. But mostly they're settling on the necklace of teeth around Tongi's neck.
Uh-oh.
And then he speaks.
Sorry, guys. What's on that tooth necklace?
Teeth.
As in, what
there
flavor is it?
Well, there's an orc tooth, a wolf tooth, 2 human teeth. There's Golrod's tooth on it.
Vector.
Did you get some of the Barb Devil's teeth?
Bearded devil tooth and Caneloth tooth as well.
Yeah, excellent.
I gave him the wolf teeth,
Yeah.
The orc tooth is Tongi's from when he was an orc before he changed.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. We'll roll with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Eventually, and not before too long, Irahash speaks as, "Gentlemen, I'm afraid you have me at a loss. I've been here for 3 days now. I have had no contact from Lord Beck. We have been waiting for his installation here as governor of the entire Beckland territory.
Well, perhaps you would be...
I certainly don't know of any letter."
Well, I assume you don't know of the troubles in Mazenhall that have taken Beck away from his duties down here. Then
why are we late?
Downright rebellion, I say. Jed, I think that probably needs a roll.
I think so. Yeah, make me the deception check. Yeah.
Because it's
lay it on, fucking lay it on, thick and hard.
Oh, laying it on. Oh my god, Jed, that's
29. It's a 75.
I'm gonna give him an insight check just for fun.
Does he have plus 15 insight?
Anything but a 20. Anything but a 20.
Oh my god!
Well, I think we're about to get into a fight.
There is a curl of the lip. I think mostly we're lying for fun, aren't we?
That's not an automatic pass, though, is it? With a skill check,
it is.
I don't think rolling a 20 on a skill
it's not.
Yeah. This isn't a question of.
Sorry, can you create a skill check?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, so 20 is just a big number opposed to an automatic success.
20 is a large number as opposed to an automatic success. I am not going to tell you what his insight bonus was.
It won't be over 29, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not as a soldier, I doubt.
No, not as an orc either. Not as an orc.
Hang on.
Race doesn't mean anything anymore in this new edition.
As a military captain.
Yeah. Sorry, Jed. Carry on.
Yeah, it's
It
fine.
could be
Yeah.
super wise. You never know.
There is a curl of the lip, but I'll say nothing more on that matter for the minute.
Mm.
No, this is news to us, so await further orders it is. We're holding the town. Unless you have... Well, what do you have for me? Us.
Well, he's ordered me here to begin the search for the descendant, which I believe is exactly what you were sent to do. That's my understanding.
That thing that fell from the sky hasn't moved since we got here.
Oh, it's still there.
Show you exactly where it is.
Well, point it out on a map, if you will. We'll work it out from there. Just palm that bit off.
Yeah. Indeed. Well, yeah. Now that it's found, again, I'm wondering if you'll tell me what we're meant to be doing with it. No one to guard it from. Getting awfully sick of being ferried about. This isn't even an important enough town, at least in Lursmore we had things to do, and here it's just check the papers. Sorry, not to complain.
So what have you been briefed on? What was that word, that code word, Jed, that was used for the existential threat?
In the letter or in the...
Previously.
Oh, now was Gronon around at this point?
Was it not mentioned when I met what's her face in the High Court and the priest?
Yes, okay, so the word Kithrol has been used an awful lot. Now Obadiah's been learning Old Lurs, and this is just the word that means devil in Old Lurs speech.
I don't know what exactly your orders were to come here, but are you not aware of the Kithrol threat? I'll say just very loud, out there.
Irahash looks over to his elf attendant. Back to you. I'd assumed it was something like that going on. Sorry about the horn if you all can hear that. Someone outside is deciding that they want to get somebody's attention. Go if that's not coming down my mic. Great. Yeah, okay.
It's not gaps for that, don't worry.
Yeah, really fucking loud. Anyway, yeah, no, he says, I'd assumed as much. But these things are generally kept under wraps. You're travelling with Black, did you say? Glad to hear he's doing well. And friends of his,
go on.
He's still with the same entourage?
Indeed. He's got the small turtle and the tooth taker, who incidentally same clown as this one, who'd have known? Kind of elbow him.
There's a kind of chew of the tongue now from Irahash.
Like,
I'll invite you both to make you both to make insight checks now.
He doesn't think there are any. That's what it is.
Oh,
so close. That's nothing.
Yeah, and a 2. Great rolls, guys. Great.
That's a 7 on mine.
Class.
Yeah. Says it's an 8, so we'll go with that.
Yeah. For a total of
12.
12. He doesn't like either of you very much. You've kind of come in and told him that he should know things that he doesn't, demonstrated that, you kind of know what's going on, and,
Come in far too arrogant.
yeah. But he's
bullshitting for no reason.
Yeah.
But he's disciplined enough not to question you on it. He places his hands back on his desk and says, "So, do we have orders or not, sir?"
Not from me. Just, I believe, carry on as you were and make sure that no one gets to that damned rock. To be honest, Sam's forgot what Gavin everyone wanted me to do beyond.
You came here being deceptive for some reason. Just lied through your teeth for no reason. I don't know what the objective was. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sam's forgotten. Does anyone remind me?
The assumption was that he knew
He
about
knows,
the Beck and Black kind of rivalry, the Orient, everything like that.
And we assumed he knew where the descendant was.
Now we know exactly what that is. So
I had guessed that it was the meteor.
Me too.
Therefore, now we need to
Maybe
go there and do something. I don't know.
Maybe bring him to meet the rest of the group so we can talk to him properly.
Now,
No, because I'm here.
Yeah, but he doesn't necessarily not like you because he said he was.
so am I right in thinking that
alive.
yourself and Obadiah and Jethro get on all right? Possibly this Beck rivalry thing is a little bit of a personal tirade by my master.
I met Jethro of Teeth Thief. And he nods then towards Tongi's chest, neck again. And he was barely an orc. Barely knew how to stand. Barely knew how to string a molar.
Tongi, got anything to say to that?
But I hear he's doing well.
See,
Oh, he's just going to cross his arm and bite his
I
lip.
always thought we were in pretty good standing for this dude.
We were, but we didn't know he was working with Beck.
Yeah, but who says he was working
he's
out
not.
of fucking will?
True.
Who says that they didn't
You're right.
have-
Yeah.
He's a loyal servant of the crown, by the sounds of it.
I tell you what, I think we might need to.
Agreed.
To get Obadiah over here and you guys have a chat.
So I think we bring him over towards Obadiah and that and say, look, this
Hang
is
on,
what we brought.
let me talk. Then Obadiah and yourself need to have a little bit of chat about the passengers they brought with them on the boat. See, they have a plan to resettle some slaves at Mazenhall that they've saved during this downright rebellion here in Beck's land. And Beck has authorized me to facilitate that plan along with them. It is my means to embed myself. Yes, I'm happy rolling edges.
I will invite. Make the deception check. I will invite both of you to make insight checks as well.
29 again.
29 again. Well done. Yeah,
God.
both of you to make insight checks again.
He needs new dice. They're aids.
When we're out
It's better. 19
can
just.
we get the guards to direct us towards an old farm? Well,
Anyway.
we've got the orcs at that.
Well, we're on the way to the temple right now, so we'll ask around
Okay.
there.
There we go.
19 on for Gron. What
Yeah.
was your insight check, please, Tongi?
It was like
Okay.
9.
Sam, when you mention slaves in Mazenhall, there's another curl of a lip. His hand has been pressed down on the table, holding the parchment down a bit, and his hand curls back a bit, as though the nails in his fingers, which are themselves long, sharp, orc-like, might tear the parchment that is the map, you assume.
Anger.
You were aware.
We'll go to Obadiah.
Yeah.
Now, you have been directed to see Lieutenant Fielder in the port office. In the dock office. This is a simple enough building itself, wooden, there on top of the floating platform, with a few windows to see the way up and down the river. You knock. There is a gentle come.
The gentle come.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. Go in.
Oh, dear God.
There is a man and a halfling inside, both wearing, again, the similar kind of soldier's uniform. The human man you recognize, this is the officer that you dealt with at the guards outpost in Shymeet.
Oh.
He is the man that wrote the letter for you that you took to the court.
That might complicate things. I don't have knowledge of the contents of that letter, but
I can give you a copy of it if you'd like. I think it was read out loud, wasn't it? I've got it at hand.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. It was explaining the situation with obvious granny killing and child tossing off roof omitted.
Oh, does it have to be murdered with the Paxtons?
I think it might.
This was
Or it could have been that.
It had been after the.
No, it was
Caitlyn-
pre-Claxon murder.
Okay.
It was after
Ah.
Caitlyn's fucking
Yeah.
escape from the Blizzard Men.
Yeah.
And the dead hand thing, dead creature come running at us. And
Okay,
spoke.
let's roll with it and see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to have a read back through the letter, Gav, just to see if you
Nah,
can
it'll slow things down.
Yeah,
I'll
no
probably
problem. Yeah,
remember
that's right.
once it starts.
Yeah. And notably, he looks up and narrows his eyes. Likely that he recognizes you as well. And stands. Can I help you, sir?
Lieutenant Fielder, we just got into town with a shipment on a Mr. Booth's riverboat, where we have ourselves approximately 30 orcs and giants who were being enslaved in Mazenhall.
Oh. Enslaved, you say?
Yes.
To shreds, you say?
We have. There has been some political changes in Mazenhall. Simon Highcleve has announced a change of ways. Whether it will be stayed with and his promise will be kept true, we are not sure, but these creatures need to be resettled. And we wanted to speak, exactly, choice use of the word creatures. We wanted to speak with Brother Kilfer.
Mhm.
And we think the less disruptive and most helpful place they could serve as citizens was here. Sorry, he wouldn't say citizens, he says serfs or something.
Sure.
Etta.
I spoke with one of your soldiers on the dock that was inspecting Mr. Booth's papers, and he suggested I speak with you about this, as the influx of new folk to the town could be disruptive, could be dangerous even, especially with so many soldiers in town.
Of course. Slaves, you say? Have they any
They were
skills?
slaves. Well, they were miners. But obviously there's value in the 3 hulking giants that they brought with them. They could be great with a plough, and considering the obliteration of the peasant folk in this area up until now, and the still presence of that meteorite to the north.
Indeed.
And we also have with us a strange little creature from the south, who is a druid who can help grow crops. We thought this would help rejuvenate the area. Now, we understand this is a risk, but we also understand that the Midlands of our great country is bereft of its working classes. Our suggestion, sorry to interrupt you, our suggestion is to settle them somewhere, get them building their accommodation, and then my druid friend Torok will be casting magics to help grow crops at an accelerated rate to help feed everyone. Now, Brother Kilfer, we know, is a good man, and I think he could help guide these folk. I just didn't want it to come to bloodshed. You know, drunk soldiers or people who felt like the war was getting out of hand and they were the back foot taking their anger to the wrong people.
Is your King's Ward badge is still on display, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
we had, I think, little flappy badge. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covers, and I know you'd shown it to the soldier on the dock.
Yeah, and for this whole encounter, I think it makes sense that it's on display because there's literally only soldiers here.
I'm gonna get you to make a persuasion check with advantage. It's not a super high DC because I think you've made a good case.
Persuasion's only +2, but with advantage, it should be okay. I think that averages out at, all right, 14.
14. Lieutenant Fielders as well. That's all very well thought out, sir. I don't see any problem with it. I'm in charge of administering much of what's happening in the town, aside from... Well, sir, if you're an informed man, you may be aware of what's happened in this town.
Well, we were here a couple of weeks back when the meteor landed, and we know most of the people were turned into undead creatures. We were here at the end where we found a slaver's market in the old barn down the road. And in there we found some captured orcs who were planning to be sold to Mazenhall. Apart from that, there was only, I can't remember exactly, but 7 or 8 people, including Brother Kilfer, that lived. We dealt with the place as best we could, and Kilfer looked after the remnants as we left for Mazenhall.
This was only a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over about a week.
That, if you don't mind me saying, that matches up with my understanding of things as well.
And Lieutenant, you're with the 4th, is that correct?
I'm going to make certain that I'm getting this right, because Fielder is... I'm, yes, 8th Company, 4th Battalion, Lersmore.
And
yes.
You're under...
Under Captain Aerohouse. Although, as I say, I have a degree of autonomy. My role is, well delegated, and the captain is mostly kept busy by security matters, planning of excursions and the like.
How many soldiers are stationed in town? Has there been many excursions out? We had sent letter to the king that we had requested excursions to secure the state, or the areas to the north where the meteor struck.
Indeed, that's the... He looks around. The halfling at the side of the room is, chipping away, scratching away at paper. There's no one else around. That's the priority here. The captain, keeps sending groups out, making little excursions. Seems... Well, he's insistent that we're going to run into some northerners anytime soon, but...
That's the problem. The Midlands are practically hollow. At least the people of Wellston and on the coast, they have some defences, but considering the quality of the warships we have, it's not looking good. That's why my band intend on heading north. We hope to secure the north villages and push further north to engage our northern borders.
Officially, half the battalion's here, but probably half the number are out on patrol, one point or another.
Well, that's good. We had a dozen or so goblins to the south when we first came here, and we had hundreds of the undead to the north. We dealt with them as is expected of us. Yeah. But it keeps to be vigilant. Any area of land that the meteor passed over seemed to have affected people.
Indeed. We've been
And
kept
there's,
busy
of
ourselves.
course, the river curse. You haven't noticed the ships.
He
There's been
goes
some
to
sort of plague.
He goes to the desk, scratches down on some paper, takes a little sealing wax, and marks the corner of it.
I think it'd be worth sending some sort of communique back to Hyluri, so at least the court is aware of all this.
I can't read.
It'll be in my report, sir. If you don't mind.
Of course not. And if possible, who do you address these to, or does it go through the captain?
The captain signs everything off. Then that goes to General Pincer, who then reports directly to the court himself.
Do I know General Pincer? Have I heard that name before?
I don't think any of you have met the general.
Gav hasn't.
No, yeah.
Right, very well. I'll just let you know if there is a problem, or if Kilfer cannot step up, or doesn't think this idea is viable. I'll do my best to persuade everyone that we will have to resettle elsewhere.
If you're heading towards the town square, drop this in with the captain. He's in the large house, the old Beck Manor. He's using as his office.
Ah, yes, I know the place.
That badge will get you through the door. And he straightens up.
Captain. Yeah.
Very well, sir. It was Mr. Black, wasn't it?
It was. Obadiah.
Thank you, sir. Genuinely.
All right. I'll grab his letter, head off.
Yeah. Are you going to look at it?
It's sealed with wax, yeah?
It is an open piece of paper. It's just folded. It has a piece of marked wax in the corner to authenticate it, but he hasn't sealed it. He's just folded a piece of paper in half and handed it to you.
No, I'm going to be the arrogant man I am and not read it, because I think I was way, way, way smarter than him, and I just did it.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go back, but I'm going to go back via the temple. I don't want to go to Rahash's place first.
No, sure. For Jethro and Tor,
Yep.
leading the communion through the streets.
Okay.
The orcs themselves and the giants look, well, they express relief at being back on solid ground, having stone under their feet again. But they are complaining about the heat. Complaining about leaving the water now. When will we drink again? All food is there.
There'll be there'll be food, don't worry. We'll sort you out.
Well,
Those
yeah.
those wagons or whatever. We got wagons with food on.
You did arrange wagons of food, yeah, absolutely.
Well, the wagons the giants are putting along, those fucking things have got some food in. You don't worry, we're gonna have feed.
We'll meet our mate first, and then we'll sort it out.
And they're asking questions about what kind of place this is. Why is the stone going up?
Well, because you're on the land. You got see that thing above us? That's the fucking sky.
This is how people live. This is called a
Water,
town.
it comes from up the fucking drain.
This is called a town. This is where people live together. This was where we hope you would live. It's a nice place.
after a little bit, one of the orcs is rubbing the stone on the walls of one of the houses.
It's good stone.
Mark remarks on how it's been cut. Says, well, this stone is not from this earth. Earth by Earth by the river was soft, no rocks, no stone.
Huh.
I can't speak fucking orc, can I? So I can't answer these
Where
things.
did it come from?
It's like the stone in the mountains.
Oh,
Nothing like the stone here on the river.
Maybe they shipped it down the river.
Huh.
Maybe it's the stones that you were digging in the mines.
Maybe.
Or maybe the dwarfs were selling the stones that you were mining.
Maybe. But they keep up. They walk through town. They marvel. They are quiet as they move, generally. Until you come back to the grand part of the town.
If I can't speak with animals, can I speak to the orcs?
No.
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 Taking a piss, Gavin's calling them fucking creatures.
Yeah, but that's because I'm a elitist royalist scumbag.
At least playing one.
Yeah.
No. I want to join the United Kingdom again and be. Oh, I remember singing "God Save the Queen" at 19 years old on the last bus home at night. Fuck me, there was guys ripping fucking poles off the wall. It was great fun. But we just ran out the door. Anyway,
say last week that Noah speaks Irish anymore. Meanwhile, he's been campaigning to get it removed from the curriculum. Temple.
Yes, absolutely. And I won't kind of narrate everything so much anymore, but the temple is as you remember it. It is vibrant, even in the early afternoon sun. It is bright to look at.
Is the door open?
The doors are large and wooden, but they do open when you push.
No, I was going to rap on them with the Lancia Nordal.
Yeah.
And then open them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brother Kilfa.
And the imposing Goliath figure of Kilfa in his priestly vestment from over at the altar stands and looks
Good
and
day,
smiles.
Brother Kilfa. It's good to see you again.
Indeed, if there is a day like this, it is good.
How is the town? How fare the people that survived? I'm getting to that.
I say we brought him a present.
Well, indeed, those who remain are well, lonely, grieving.
Yeah, we're
but
sorry
perhaps
for that.
lonely no longer. He's looking over your shoulder now, as easy it is to do at his height.
Brother, these are my people, orcs and giants. We have freed them from the shackles of slavery in Mazanol, and I have promised them a place to live. We thought, should you be agreeable, this might be a nice place for them to settle. They have known only lives of darkness and slavery. They are strong, enthusiastic, but know nothing of farming or working the land. But what was I going to say? Shit. They are recently freed. They are unused to living as free people. They have born and raised underground, and they have only known a few days of the sun. In fact, is there room for them inside? Well, maybe not the giants.
The orcs can fit in. The giants might struggle. they're
Well-
able to kind of crouch down and.
Sorry,
Oh,
Jed,
yeah.
can we say, like, I don't know what type of giants these are. I've forgotten. How tall are they?
They are stone giant, and therefore they are. Are they 20 feet tall each?
Big
I
ones.
think.
Okay, so the
Roughly,
lower
yeah.
end of giant. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. They're not cloud giant, like the size of large buildings each. It's
Did
Yeah.
I take enlarge or shrink?
But assuming this place is safe, we were wondering if there is a place for them here. They are unaccustomed to freedom, and I have struggled to get them to understand that this is their choice if they should choose it, and if you and your people were to be agreeable.
Hilfer smiles in front of you. I could think of no greater honor.
Do you speak any Orcish?
Does he have
Or
Orcish?
Dwarvish?
Or the magics to comprehend languages.
Some of them have some
I
common,
don't
right?
think that's a cleric spell.
The giants understand some common words. Not that they
The
Tongues.
can speak it.
orcs.
Yeah, with a fucking 11 on a teaching roll.
They understand some of the words, and that's about it.
Go
Yeah,
and stop.
Yeah. Don't do
Tongues-
that.
Tongues is
Yeah.
a cleric spell. Tongues is a cleric spell, so he might have
Oh,
that.
okay.
Well, my point
Kilf-
being,
yeah.
Did they?
Kilf-
I don't remember. Did any of them speak any common, Jed?
Some of the orcs have bits of common, but like it's genuinely like the kind of bits of common that have because they are
pigeon.
dwarvish words that have fed through.
Yeah, they
So, yeah,
they mainly speak
yeah.
It's like
Orcish,
pigeon language.
Dwarvish, a
Hit
little bit of
rock
common,
carried that.
but
Yeah.
they need to learn some.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Kill.
Kilfer, however, strides past you. He's smiling down towards the orcs. He towers above them, but the giants at the door he looks very pleased to see
Oh yeah,
and raises his hands, his own grey hands, the same colour as theirs,
yeah.
and says, in fluent giant,
Yeah.
welcome to the light that strikes the stone and glows. Welcome to the days that you may enjoy now for the rest of your long lives.
And the giants can communicate with the orcs, can't they?
Yes.
So we can fucking have some.
Yeah, they
communication
grew up
between
together,
them.
I think.
And I guess I will turn to the orcs and I'll say, this is Kilfer. He's a wise and strong man, and he is happy with you to stay in this town if you wish to. This can be a place for you to live. Alongside him and the others that are here, if you wish to make your lives here as free orcs.
Now, Kilfer, good fellow, if you could point me towards the nearest abandoned farm, we could start making our way there so we can start getting some food growing.
That your
This place is
intent.
gonna get fucking starving.
Yes, we will need to set up, self-sustaining for them.
Well, the running of the town, the allocation of resources, the army have taken much of that.
It's all right. I can forage up the seeds, and everything else I can magic up.
Well, we can talk to the army. I'll dig out my badge. I'm sure we can arrange something with them. What have they been doing here?
Mostly, they insist they're keeping us safe. But they walk around.
Any more sign of the
Parade.
dead since you cleansed them?
In our hearts and our memories. But on the streets, they've stayed away.
The town has remained safe then.
It remained empty for a few days, all but.
You heard any news from the forest to the east of us, sorry?
Oh, yes.
There's a flash of look there.
'Cause, we've seen some really bad things coming up the river. Some of these boats, 2 boats now we've
Disease.
had to burn out. Managed to save a few people, but not been very good.
Is it some kind of
I mean,
magical
quite
sickness
concerning.
you said or something? I don't understand.
Seems some sort of like weird plant blight. Seems to be taking people and turning them into trees. Or something like that at least.
I'll tell you this: my light can only touch the shadow that has taken root there.
I see. So it needs to be burnt out by the rooting tree.
Well,
Thrush growth needs to be planted.
forests have always been places of twilight, of
In my
dappling.
places. I understand.
The light can't shine on them.
Sometimes you need a wildfire before you can start fresh.
You're awfully keen on burning down a forest for a druid.
Yeah, I know.
Mate, if it's got some sort of fucking thing that infects creatures
Oh,
and
it
turns
makes
them into trees
sense.
and stuff, I'm not going to. We were brought up to respect most life. Not all life, but most life.
Once there was, well,
I'm sure
that
Kilfer,
would.
my man, would understand.
We used to be able to rely on that wood to take care of itself. Our old friend, the tree that walks.
Mm.
Was there an? Are they ents in this?
Treants are a type of creature, but there are also dryads.
That would
Okay.
make more sense.
They're
I know
they're
there's dryads
different
as
things.
well, but
Yeah.
if it's a tree that walks, I'm thinking of a fucking ent.
Yes.
If it's a dryad, I'm thinking of a female tree sort of person.
That's
Sounds
because you're a
different
fucking
type.
pervert.
No, it's just because the dryads in Witch are a female,
Hell
and
yeah.
most of the dryads
And
in
you banged all
Warhammer are
them.
female.
But
Are they in the Festa Spriggans or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
That type of thing. Yeah.
I wanted to ask suitable lodgings for the people.
well, the houses are kept empty. The army have commandeered half the square. But there's a young
Any big-
lieutenant who'd be the person to speak to about that.
Fielder.
Any-
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Any big old barns for the big boys here? Just
Or
in case they
places
don't
with
want to
high
be.
ceilings.
Well, wasn't there the slaver stables?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, but I'm
assume-
sure they won't want to stay near there.
Yeah.
Christ.
No, but I assume they're
Repurposing it would be cool.
high ceilings.
Yes, the repurposing it would be cool, but it's probably still got fucking chains and cages everywhere.
Yeah. Here, guys.
The last thing
This is where you're going to sleep tonight. I'm just going to close the gate.
Yeah, it's gonna look really good. Like take them into a fucking place we just escaped from.
But yeah, it should be repurposed. I think we discussed that
Yeah.
last week.
Obadiah, then, you were going towards the Temple of Light first, is that right?
Yeah.
And so, as you turn the city square, you see the 3 giants perched, sat cross-legged outside the Temple of Light, where you remember it being.
I'd like
The
to
doors
just,
are
as
flung
he's
wide
walking
open.
up, I'd like to be showing the orcs how the well works and just passing around a bucket of water so they can have a drink, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, great way of putting it. Yeah, absolutely. Kilf is holding court between the orcs and the giants and Tor, discussing what facilities there are left in the town and the city.
I come up to his fucking knee.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I can comprehend languages, but I can't speak any more. So I can't communicate with the giants. But I can speak Orcish. So yeah, I'll just enter the conversation wherever it is.
So, what did the old lieutenant say to you then, Obadiah? I'm gonna say as soon as I see you.
Well, he gave me this note. He said, give this to, well, it has to go through Urahash and then on to the capital.
So have they be sending routine patrols out on anything?
Yeah, they have. They've been,
Have they been coming back?
Poignant
oh,
question.
I have not.
Pointed
I did
question.
not ask him that.
Ah,
He
well
said
then.
about half a battalion is present here. Might be time to have a little sneaky look at this, and I'll read the letter.
The letter effectively lists a number of properties and says, these should be giving over to lodgings for passengers arriving aboard the Seven Planks.
Oh, nice.
It lists a particular, it's
Love it.
5 residential addresses, so 5 numbers on a named street.
Oh, they can all live on the same street. Nice.
What? To what end?
Well, he
Oh,
obviously
as
knew,
in he is giving
This
these
is-
addresses
yes.
to the orcs.
This is a
Authorized.
letter of assignment for lodgings for passengers arriving on the Seven Planks, who shall be permitted to remain for an intermediate period. It says
Right, period. by the
in
sounds of it.
these, in
I
these
will
addresses.
let everyone here know that. So, look, it seems the lieutenant knows what he's talking about. Or at least
Allocation is the
supports
word,
the
isn't it?
course.
Yeah.
But I would think our larger folk would need something different. And have you
Nothing.
spoke to Kilfer about the farmlands?
I asked him if there's any around. He said the army is pretty much fucking harvested everything up. So we might have to go speak to the lieutenant again quickly. See if he can give us a farm and one with some barns for these big boys to sleep in. And then we can get a
Sense.
couple of the orcs out there, the ones that are, maybe you like to try and grow. With Jeffro might have to ask around and see who might be interested in learning to farm a little bit. You have to use the orcs in Jeffro for translating, though.
Yeah.
So, not much I can do about that.
Well, I've told him no
Like-
to learn to farm.
But I can sure as hell show him how to, plant a fucking seed. I won't be able to show him how to bloom it, though. Not like I can.
Gilfer, you know about farming?
I can swing a hoe and
You bet you
pluck
can.
a radish, but can't claim to be the expert in the field.
So I could teach you a little bit, and we can work between us and on it. It's easy enough.
Well, that was one of our concerns about this endeavor, was the longevity of it, Kilfer. And I'm glad to see you're still here and taking care of these folk, but it's such a large weight on your shoulders. Could be difficult, could even be dangerous, especially with the soldiers here. That's my concern.
Also, see these wagons? They got food and stuff in as well. So, it's not fucking... Not all
We
up
have a few
sheep running
days.
around a paddle.
Yeah, true. But I've been worrying about eating anything from the river. I don't know if I'd be... Well, unless you have the ability to cure people, Kilfer. But the plague we have seen coming down the river is dangerous.
Yeah, I've already spoke to our man about that. It's pretty nasty stuff.
He nods. I'm doing my best to keep the town clean and safe, but...
Kilfer, our plan is to head to this forest and see what's corrupting it. But would you have any advice? Should we be heading there? Should we be heading to the meteor? Is the meteor the cause of this plague, or is it something else that's happened in this?
Nothing's happened with the rock so much. The
I assume
soldiers
that's
stop
where the
anyone from
battalion
getting near
is.
it.
Yeah.
They take it in turns to stand around. But no, this shadow in the woods. It's something else. something growing from the floor up in there.
It's like Mazenhall.
Land.
Something buried.
I
Something
won't know
chained.
until I'm able to get in there and have a look. And,
I think that should be our priority.
Mm.
But Tor,
We
how
might
many
have to,
days do you need to help here?
Right. Well, it depends on how much food we want. Because once I've done my big casting and I've cast the half a mile, the spell that will, everything for a half mile square will be doubled in growth and yield. So anything planted in this area will grow twice as strong and twice as much food for the next year. And it's only 8 hours. So, you lot can be resting, I can be casting.
He nods, Kilfer, and then says, "If I may, William West used to keep 6 fields of potatoes. He's an old man now, but he's still around.
Well, from past
Lost his-
experience, can I say just don't grow only potatoes?
Hmm.
Well, I was thinking more wheat, barley, and some potatoes as well.
Do you have a miller in town, Kilfer?
No longer. The army have been running through what store there was in the mill, but
But do you have a mill? That's
a healthy one on the river.
no,
Well, anyone who
about-
knows how to use it.
well, we can ask the lieutenant if he knows if any of his soldiers know how to use it.
How
Would be the
about
question.
I suppose
about-
within the week we'll be in High Lurie. We can just
how
pay for a
about
miller to come here.
I meet,
Sorry,
meet,
Jethro.
meet this fella with the fields, the old man. I give him some gold for his trouble, and he's
I was going to cast some healing spells on him, make him all good and healthy again.
just
know,
old. Doesn't mean
Give him a
he's old.
proper thank you.
But I was going to
This
say,
would be laborers as well.
just give him
Anyway,
just give him
Jethro,
a
I know
bunch
you
of-
don't understand how money works.
Yeah, I was just going to give him 1,000 gold and say, hand over the fields.
Whoa, 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 Jethro.
Teach the orcs how to farm them.
Sorry, Jethro. A farmer doesn't spend 1,000 gold in his 65 years on this planet.
About 20
Okay.
gold.
All right, I'll give him 100
We
gold
could give him 5 gold and he would fucking have a heart attack.
for his farm,
You
and
give
then
him
he
1,000 gold.
teaches them how to
Dead.
farm it.
What happens in High Lurie at the moment is we have refugees. We've
These motherfuckers.
Don't
the
care
damage
about
done
High
to the
Lurie.
city.
Screw High Lurie. We're not there.
No,
Talking about
yeah,
here.
we're not there now, but we'll be there in a week or 2 or 3 or whatever, a month.
in the future.
And it's like the city's a mess. The country's a mess. We have to prop it up.
Yeah. So, what I'm saying is, give this fella some money. He can train the orcs how to farm, and they can all live together, and we can go off and do our thing. We've got a knowledgeable farmer with lots of years under his belt, with land, too old to fucking do anything. We've got a bunch of orcs. We tell them he's the man. He's their best
How
friend.
can he speak to him? How can he teach him everything? He can't speak to
Yeah.
him.
Jed, sorry. Creating magical items. I
Sure.
know it's a weird fucking. It's probably going to derail shit.
Wait.
Take us 2
If-
days if you wanted to fast travel to fucking thingy.
No, fast travel's fine, but I mean, if I was to make a magical item,
Yeah.
I could say cast comprehend languages. So like a ring of comprehend languages, a headband, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, how would that work?
There are rules for it, and I don't know them super well. So can I
No,
come
neither
back
do
to
I.
you in a moment? I've got
In
in
fact,
open now.
let's leave it to next session.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah.
As in, I could leave some sort of thing in this village that people could pass around to
Yeah.
communicate with these people. It's
Yeah.
only a level 1 spell, so I think it could probably be done within our means.
Can you learn tongues like Jamie said? Like the
No, I think tongues is clerical spell. I think.
Yeah, I've got it. I've already got it prepared.
Could Jamie make a magical item?
Yeah, he could.
So he could make one of tongue so that people could speak back.
But it's a case of how quick can we make it. I assume it's going to be something like a week or whatnot.
So,
This is a third level spell.
But
Yeah,
I'm
I would
oh,
say.
okay. I'm happy to leave it to the next session, though, Jed, so we can just
I've
skip over it because it's not a quick solution.
I've got the rules up. You know of a smith's with tools to craft magical items in town because you went to Vostok's house. So you know where there is equipment to do that. You'd need to find, so if you want to make a ring, for example, you'd need to find somebody with jeweler's tools.
And you'd be capable
You'd need to
of,
have the spell prepared. And then I'm going to say you'd need to spend 5 days working on it.
Cool. Does anyone have jeweler's tools?
What's the?
I have no
what
tools.
are you making?
A ring of
Comprehend
something
languages.
of comprehend languages, yeah.
If you've got somebody around who has, so for example, with Bostic's father, you were able to make those braces for Jethro in a day's work. They were supposed to be a kind of masterwork thing for him, so he rolled really quite high. So we'll have a sliding scale in terms of successes on, say, an Arcana check or a crafting check. But if you just want to, at the very most, let's say, time cost a consumable item other than
A couple of days.
yeah.
Which is what we plan to spend here anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll have a check per day, and once you've reached a certain number of checks,
It exists.
I could even make it just two successes on a comprehend language. Was that what you were going to go for, or tongues?
Tongues is probably better.
Yeah.
But
it's going to take longer and be more expensive.
Yeah.
I could fly. I could animal form into bird, fly to Mazenhor, find Bostic's old man, go get a tree, and then
I don't know
teleport.
if we know he's alive. Do we?
I'm not good.
We left an hour.
Jed, can we leave this office with the other guy?
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
before we do, I actually wanted to ask him something after he curled his lip up about the slaves.
Yes, absolutely.
Does this this news about the slaves? We don't like this, do you? I'll ask him straight.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Did you know of Beck's involvement with the slaves?
Beck's involvement is the whole damn country's involved. The whole damn country's complicit. But and he glances at the elf lieutenant at the side of the road, at his side, and says, "We shouldn't let personal matters get in the way of duty."
I agree. I think you need to have a sit down with Mr. Black and myself as soon as that's convenient for you. Any chance this evening, potentially? I think you'll find it most illuminating.
Duty changes 7 bells.
Perfect. And then I want to leave after shaking his hand with Tongi and head straight to where the guys are.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, just after Gromlom heads out the door, Tongi's going to stop at the door, turn around, and it's Urahash is an orc, isn't he?
He is an orc, yes.
So I want to turn around and in Orcish,
Mhm.
I'm going to say, what is the thing that Tongi is going to start saying now? Stars protect you, brother, in Orcish. And then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. All right.
And yeah, I want to, eventually arrive while these guys are talking about farming.
Yeah, absolutely. And so now the party are in the town square.
Yeah, and while they're arguing about how they're going to do farming and all this stuff that I don't give a shit about, that's Gromdom and Sam. I'm going to pull Obadiah to the side and say, he's clean, he's got nothing to do with Beck. I think we need to open the hand. And then I'm going to tell him all the things that were said in the conversation, whether or not Gav can remember them.
Yeah, no, I can.
Yeah.
So how is what? Do you reckon just Beck had the authority to command him?
I don't think Beck commanded him. He was commanded by someone else.
Commanded by the crown.
But Beck gave the order, but it came from someone else directly to the captain. That's my theory on it.
Oh,
I think the captain is loyal.
SA is the peak of the pyramid?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that somebody
Beck-
else's voice gave the order.
Beck told them about us freeing the orcs, and then they said,
Shaky stuff.
Yeah, I don't think
Hero
Beck
Hash is
directly
involved.
ordered the captain, is what I'm saying. Somebody else was the voice that said it to the captain.
Yeah, that might make sense.
Yeah, a middleman. I think this guy is on the same track as the rest of us. He did not know nearly as much as we know. We should come clean. I get the impression he thinks I'm an arsehole. I suppose he's not wrong.
We'll give him that idea.
7 bells this evening.
Tell us to
Arrange to meet.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, meet with him.
And your feeling has become clean. Okay, let's do it.
I don't know.
Yes, I believe so. I think he's an ally, and I think there's someone here who puts duty among everything else, who will ultimately side with us.
Jed,
Put it this
I'll
way,
let-
it was the
I'll-
mentioning of the slaves that turned my opinion on the man. Yes.
Well, that's good. That gives me hope for the resettlement of the people here.
Irahash could help, settle.
Yeah,
the
he'd be
people.
able to talk to him and maybe teach him some fucking
How to
come on.
murder. How to protect
Language, if
themselves.
nothing else. Yeah.
That too.
Were you going
Um,
to ask me something there, Gav? Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, I will explain to the guys what I had discussed with the lieutenant and the other guys.
Okay.
It was and what was written in the letter. And the letter seemed, again, to support our cause. So, gentlemen, the plan. I think we should sort this stuff, whatever it might be, in the forest. And that should be our priority, because that could kill communication between the capital and Mazenhall, which is a vital alliance. I think that as broken as it is now, I think needs to be sustained in the long term.
Could also kill a lot of food production from hunting.
Yes, yeah.
Wood fucking gathering, fuel for
I
your
think,
fires.
I think we should get the captain on side to help us with this.
Then the captain should remain here with setting
Well,
up the town.
he's got a battalion of men. We never know what we're going to run into.
Sorry, Jed. What is a battalion? How many men?
1,000.
Okay, cool. And so 500 are now on patrol, I will say. And they seem to cycle over time.
We could take a company with us.
I think we need to...
Do we?
After we look at the forest, I definitely think we need to look at the meteor again. And we might have to actually confront something there.
Yeah. I say the soldiers stay here and keep the sound a safe place it is. We don't need
Agreed.
them.
Nah.
So yeah,
Fair
plan
enough.
being, I reckon, get these orcs in their houses, talk to the farmer, buy his farm, get Irihash involved so he can help out, because he's going to want him to meet all the orcs, because, he's a good fella on our side. He's probably going to help him. And
The orcs, Jethro, that we have freed, they have no clan, is that correct?
I can't remember.
Some of them have clans.
Yeah, some of them.
Some
do.
of them,
Some of
yeah.
them were born into it. Some of them were recent.
But I think most of them were born into slavery. So they do not remember their own culture.
Like I've got in my notes, I've got former slave orcs, Ergot Earcutter, who's the pseudo leader of the group.
Mm.
So he's part of the
still alive?
Earcutter clan. Well, I'm assuming so. They haven't had any fights since we freed them.
Yeah, we lost a lot of them.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
We lost
When?
more than half them. Like
We had the fights in the south, and we took the town back from
getting
the
out of
bastards.
Mazenhall.
A load of
Oh,
them died
yeah.
there. Getting out of Mazenhall, and also when we went
Oh
to
no,
the
this is
fucking
after
Hells.
leaving. This is
When
after
we-
leaving Mazenhall.
Yeah. Of the orcs that came out the first time, that went to the Hells,
That's just
Tongi is
me, isn't it?
Tongi is the only survivor, and
There was
even
only
Tongi
like
died.
there's only like 3 of them, weren't
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 3 orcs and a giant the first time. I'm talking about the 40 orcs and the 3 giants this time round.
Yeah.
Like I've just got one name listed, and that's Lurgot.
Okay, so
I
next
think
plan.
one of them nearly drowned himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next plan is to have this meeting with Urakash at 7, and then what? Go to the forest.
I think the man being in command of this brigade is a good ally for your cause. What was I going to say? When I mentioned the demons, he seemed not surprised at the idea that demons were involved.
Well,
So he's obviously got some knowledge. I
he's
doubt he knows about the king, but there's 1,000 young men loyal to him.
Do we tell him everything?
He's definitely just susceptible
How does he know
to
they're
coming our way.
loyal to the king? Or not him. Hell to the king. Well, maybe we bring Urash in on everything. But don't
I'm just
necessarily
assuming
tell
it's
him
like
everything.
Roman times, Gex, and they're all loyal to the general.
Maybe, but we don't. Well, we just tell it. Maybe we tell him everything.
I tend to agree.
I trust the man.
Yeah.
maybe tell him, then we let him mull it over. We go and kill what's in the forest, and then head back this way. And then when we need to go north, it won't take us very long.
My worry is that if he finds out that we killed the Becks, and I
I don't
mean,
think he's going to care.
No, I don't think he's going to
Yeah,
care
I
either.
think he would
I
kill-
mentioned.
I
Killed
think
the
he
elder
might.
Beck
I think.
because of the
I
slaves.
think he might.
No, I don't
No,
think he will.
and I agree with you, Jethro. I think that was morally the right thing to do. The man was
And legally.
broke
I really
and legally.
don't see.
No, he's going to be fine with it, Gav.
Getting angry.
I mentioned it. And
Yeah,
he was
slavery's
angry at
illegal.
the idea
Slavery's
Of-
illegal.
of Beck
He's angry
being
with it.
involved in it.
We've been sorting it out. He's going to be right up our street. Happy to
Right,
help.
so therefore, we have to remember that it is because we're looking after his folk, i.e., orcs.
Well, we're doing the right thing.
Well, yes, but the right thing has to be labeled as the right thing. So
Yeah, we don't. No, doesn't need to be given fucking
1,
thingy.
we are on the king's work.
Because it's
2,
right.
we're bringing down the scourge of slavery of which both Becks
no,
were involved.
we are on the king's list or whatever. But that is not currently the right thing because the king is in fucking cahoots with whatever.
Wait,
Yeah, but you can still use his power to fucking
Exactly.
make good
But we have to remember that distinction. But I absolutely agree that we can use what we are doing with the orcs as.
to fucking
I know you don't, but you don't travel in the same rooms as I do.
What do we need from it? I think we just need him to keep this situation here locked down.
I think
He's on
maybe
side,
we
which he
take
is,
him
and then
fucking north with us.
Maybe
I
we
think Jethro.
I think we can
is
deal with
slightly
ourselves up north, but I think we should.
thinking too small, Jethro. It's
Yeah.
not about here. It's about in the future.
I know what
I-
you're getting at. Fuck's sake.
We don't have
We need
anything.
allies.
We don't know anything about the north. And the
Oh,
north is an
The
unknown.
capital needs troops to keep peace. Go there, Cash.
Yes,
I'm not trying
there's,
to take over the military. I'm trying to take over religion. Get it right.
there's nothing wrong with that approach to her because from that letter we figured out there was a shitload of, well, didn't say the quantity, but we can imagine from the north that there is refugees, orphans, victims of fire damage.
I know who the enemies are.
Victims of
You
roof
know-
fallings.
Yeah, exactly. There's people in problems there, but we also know that the king has a count, and the
Yeah.
count is low, and therefore the king is weak. And the country to the north is now pushing, and we do not know if that pressure is.
And this count.
That is to say, we can use that pressure.
And this count is trying to peddle his shorts, and we don't know what the deal with that is.
Exactly. Now, we would assume he could afford shorts, but as Jethro had mentioned earlier, we have to question why the king has no shorts.
Exactly. Maybe he skips leg day. Never skip.
Really scars this way.
So we talk to Urahash and then head to the forest. Is that our plan?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. In the bar.
Yeah.
Sounds like next session.
Yeah.
Forest need to burn. Well, it sounds good. From what I'm hearing, just need to go and investigate.
Yeah, so Gromnon is thinking bigger game than the immediate issues. If we're going to go north, as Obadiah keeps saying, we're going to need someone on our side in the south.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We've not made a lot of allies, to be fair, because of this campaign.
We've made a lot of enemies.
We've got a lot of our
we've got
allies.
some allies
now hate us. we had more allies at the start than we do now.
True, yeah.
Got a load of orcs and some giants as allies.
Yeah.
I've got
At
Mazenhall.
the expense of basically the entire Dwarven stronghold.
Was either of those 3 giants a female? Just
Oh
curious.
god.
Fucking hell. God damn it, I'm leaving this stream.
He's
just
going to
wondering
cast
whether they're
enlarge
gonna bring-
reduce.
Yeah. That's Tor's whole thing. Just keep casting reduce until you can fuck it.
No, what this is Vic trying to figure out how he can get Khan into this game.
No, I'm just figuring out how to get more fucking giants.
Well, if one of them's a woman, we'll get the priest to shag him.
Yeah. Nice sound effects.
And I think with that we can end the session.
Please.
The
Yeah, I
priest shagging
doubt
the
there
front.
was anything
Getting
more
derailed there.
intelligent said tonight.
But yeah,
That was wonderful.
Yeah,
Good to be back
great
with it, fellas.
Jed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
I appreciate your patience as I've had to look a couple of things up
That's
there.
fine.
No problem.
Like you've got it written down somewhere. I ain't looked through my notes.
I'm just always surprised that Jed has so much shit written down, but it's always in a different tab.
Yeah.
It's like I use OneNote and it's like just one enormous 25 A4 pages in line. And it's like, okay, these are my notes.
Oh, pageless mode?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Whereas
Well, OneNote.
Got a Google folder with 28 different documents in it, and
Yeah, that is such a bad way to fucking store your info.
well, I know where everything is. It just takes me a minute to get things open. Yeah.
My Cyberpunk one was one document that just session one.
That's how I
It's
do
like
it.
3 pages, and then the next
Control
session
F.
2, and I just write in the session playing.
Yeah.
Well, that was wonderful.
Reasonable. Yeah.